I'm fitting to score next. My J is all net, me and Jay just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make sure watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to play like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. Disturb that whole Millie rock like a fan do. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Shout out to Nets fans. We the best fans. I see you, Iceman. I see you, Andre 76. He a 76er fan, but he a good fan. He just not the best fan. Shout out to FIFA Boy. He said salute Breezy in chat. Salute. Yeah, man. Listen, we back with another one. You know what I'm saying? It's the precap. This part 2. We play the Knicks tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So y'all know I had to do the precap. Come, pull up, talk my shit. And, you know, I wanted to check the stats. You know, I wanted to talk about Cam Thomas scoring. He's number 4 for 40-point games in the Nets franchise. First is Vince Carter with 17. Then I believe it's Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and then him with 9. Cam Thomas has 9 40-point games with the Brooklyn Nets. Can Cam Thomas break Vince Carter's record and get 18 40-point games with the Brooklyn Nets? Is that possible? I'm asking the chat, whoever in the chat, whoever watching this right now. First, like the video, share the stream. You know what I'm saying? But can y'all answer that? Can y'all answer, in y'all opinion, do y'all think if Cam Thomas stays here, can he get 18? It would take him to get 9 more. He needs 9 more 40-point games for him to get to lead the franchise in 40-point games. And for right now, Vince Carter's in first with that record. Iceman, he said it's possible. I sent you the link, Iceman, for sure. Yeah, man, this is interesting, man. I'm gonna try to get Andre 76 in too because I hope he don't like the Knicks. You know what I mean? I hope he don't want the Knicks to beat us. When y'all playing the Knicks, I'll be wanting the Knicks to lose to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But it's just maybe it's the Brooklyn Net fan in me that's just like that. I don't know, man. FIFA Boy says it's definitely possible. You know what I'm saying? Cam Thomas is the youngest to score three. No. What is it? Two games over 40 in MSG. The youngest to do it at he's 23. Yeah, he's in good company. He got like Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, and I forget who else. The other two players, but hell, man, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I'm throw the link in the chat. Or, but I really feel like Cam Thomas could break that record. All he got to do is stay consistent with what he's doing. And, I think he could get that record. That's something that's in his reach. You know what I mean? We what? Not even we what? But that's our record. 5 wins and 8 losses, 13 games in. 13 games, he got a 40-point game. The great players is doing that. Wemby got one. Fox got one. Giannis got one. A lot of players don't got one, but Cam Thomas got one. Out of his class, I think he got the first 40-point game out of his class. I always look at Cam Thomas in the class that he's in because I want to know if he's one of the better players in that draft, and I still believe it's so. We got Iceman on the panel with us, man. Before we get into it, Iceman, just give us a quick commercial and throw your link in the chat.
All right. Y'all know where y'all can find me. Twitter, Iceman the Dawn. And you can follow my podcast, The Tip Off of Brooklyn Nets Podcast on YouTube. You heard?
Facts. So you said it's possible. You think he could get 18 40-point games with the Nets franchise, Cam Thomas?
Definitely. If he stay on this team long enough and they put the right folks around him, build the right team, it's definitely possible. I'm playing. We're already playing the right style that he can get there. And he's showing you, you know what I mean, depending on what the defense do and how he feel that game, you know what I mean, he could drop whatever. So it's definitely possible because he can score with the best of them.
All right, facts, yo. I mean, again, like I said, I go everywhere talking my shit. I went to Players' Choice. I told Chill with Chill. I said, listen, the difference between him and these so-called, quote-unquote, guards y'all got it better than him is that he get majority of his 40 points from the field, not the free throw line. Cam Thomas, yeah, he don't get the whistle like quote-unquote superstars get the whistle. You know what I mean? They keep their whistle in their pocket when they see Cam Thomas. I think they should be respecting him more because he does go to the basket. He is showing physicality, and he's not a flopper. I know the refs got to be careful for the flopping, and you want to make sure that that isn't there. And after last night, I'm part of the squad. I'm the sheriff of the floppers. Police. You know what I mean? If I see a flop, I call a flop, and I've seen a lot of flops. And I'm not saying I advocate DFS pushing OG to the floor because I don't think that's what it was. OG was trying to tangle up DFS to hold him on the screen, and DFS is like get off me, like you can't just hold me, like you can't really hold me. That's not legal. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I think I don't, like I said, advocate DFS doing that, but you gotta show some type of toughness and grit. You can't let them push you around. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one thing to be physical and I don't know. I'm just liking this tone that we set in, and I think a lot of this is being implemented because of Jordy Fernandez coaching style. Like he's all of this is happening because of him and his coaching style. The whole thing with Cam Thomas still being an explosive scorer. Seeing one game he'll have 10 attempts. Seeing the next game he'll have 22 attempts. I like that about Jordy Fernandez. You know what I mean? He'll switch it up. He'll vary it. And to your point, yeah, they should build around him, Iceman. I'm thinking Ace Bailey too. I want to go to the draft more than free agency. That's what it boils down to. And at the end of the day, we got Trendan Watford coming back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? They saying Zaire Williams is questionable. Basically, I want to see them both healthy at the same time. But what do you think about Trendan Watford coming back? You like that, or how you feel about that?
First, we keep having mismatched pieces, bro. I don't know what's up. One come back, the other one go out. You know what I'm saying? Ben come back. You know what I'm saying? Ben go out, Nick come back. I'm like, bro, like, can we just get a healthy team for like a couple games, bro? Like let me really see what this look like. But Trendan Watford, yeah, I'm happy. He has some size to him, and we lack size. Another ball handler. He can shoot the three. He could create for himself a little bit. He could create for others a little bit. You know what I mean? It's another person that's needed on this team. Hey, we could definitely use him right now because, you know what I'm saying, having when Ben goes out, it's not enough people that can play point forward. Shit, he's the only other one. To be honest, he's the only other guy that can play point forward as another ball handler. So anybody we get back is a plus.
Nah, all facts. Yeah, nah, man. I think Trendan Watford is a plus because I like his fake handoff. I like when he do that. You know what I'm saying? I think he a plus because he aggressive to the basket with all of the 3-point shots that we take as a team. It's good to see somebody like Trendan Watford go to the basket. He's going to go to the basket before he takes the three. Certain players, if they see an open shot, they see from three or the lane to drive in and take the easy bucket at the layup, they're going to take the three. I only want to see elite players stop and pop at the 3-point line. Stop it. If you're not built like that, you can't just be stopping and popping on a fast break. You're supposed to be going straight to the basket on a fast break. I mean, you got to make it. You got to really be like that. So, you know, I think players like Trendan Watford going to go to the basket before the 3-point line. And that's why he's always been a favorite. And he got history with Cam Thomas. So, you know, that experience with them playing basketball with each other in college, I think it translated to the Brooklyn Nets. You feel what I mean?
Absolutely, Breezy.
I don't want to be long-winded, man. Shout out to my guy, Iceman. Shout out to Ivan. What's good, buddy?
Yeah, so like basically was piggybacking on what you said, and what Eskimo said, he is a point forward. Even though people don't agree with me, man, I want y'all to watch the game closely. Breezy said at the last thing before you pass it over. Walford and Cam Thomas have great chemistry, bro. So not only yes, Cam Thomas is good by himself, and we know that he's a bucket or whatever, but yo, Walford makes it more easier for him. So it does they make it more easier for each other, I should say. So I personally feel like Walford is Cam Thomas, like Draymond Green to Curry. I'm not comparing skill set now, but I'm just saying chemistry wise. We know what Curry and Draymond Green did. But yeah, man, I'm excited to have Walford back in the game for sure, bro. That's a good passer that we need more passers in this team for sure. In size too, pause.
Yeah, no,
So
I'm glad you said that because I was talking heavy last season. Like, this is what Ben Simmons supposed to be doing. I like Watford better than Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons is supposed. They was like, here, low budget value Ben Simmons. I was like, hell no, this is what Ben Simmons is supposed to be doing. If they, you know what I mean, trying to make it seem like they got him from Wish or some shit. Nah, Trendan Watford is a hooper. He got experience with Cam Thomas. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like, listen,
yeah,
he is aggressive at the basket, and we asked the same thing of Ben Simmons. If Trendan Watford, if Ben Simmons is playing like Trendan Watford with the fake handoff but getting to the rim, oh yeah, we a better team. And
yeah.
again, I
Agree.
don't need Ben Simmons to play the 82. If give me 35, 35 to 41. As a fan, I ain't mad at you. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
crazy. I agree. Ben coming off the bench, giving us spurts of passion. We definitely need that. I definitely agree with that, Breezy. And like I said, people just gotta watch because they gotta watch the game closely. Yo, watch for how Walford impact. Like Cam Thomas trusts Walford. Like they trust each other. If y'all see the game, like Walford can talk to him. He gonna. They both trust each other. Like that's like they you could tell like it translates on the court. I should say it definitely translates on the court. And I watched that a couple of games last year, and I realized like yo, and I watched the highlight too in college as well. And they are forced to be reckoned with, bro. They really are. So
One
if
more
anybody
thing.
that watching Breezy show right now, man, when Walford come back, watch how they play together.
And
Um,
and Breezy. I did not notice, but I too watched film. Him and Keon Johnson actually played together in Portland. You know what I'm saying? So they got a little bit of chemistry because they've been on the court together.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, shout out to you, Iceman. I ain't know that.
Yeah. Yep. Together in Portland, they played. I think it was one season, and then Keon ended up going to G League after that, or it could have been 2 seasons. It could have been 2 seasons. I think.
And to add on to that, Watford is pretty athletic too. That we don't even talk. That's another athletic guard that we have. And his IQ, Watford got a good IQ as well for being a young player. He's very smart. And yeah, man, I think there's definitely a win for. I think that's a piece that we definitely need. So I'm excited. When's Sharp coming back? Do we know? Or
No, I don't know. Hold on. Let's go to Scott, though. Shout out to Scott in the building.
what's
Before
up,
we get
Scott?
into it, but before we get into it, Scott, just, I'm saying, give us a quick commercial. Yeah, Scott, I think you're on
Yo,
mute.
Scott, your mic is muted. We can't hear you, brother.
Yeah, you got me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what's up, everybody? You can reach me
Yeah.
at YouTube, Apartment Gamer and More, when I talk about Nets and video game play.
All right, that's what up, yo. You think Watford can help us beat the Knicks?
Oh, I can't wait for him to come back because I know he got game. I love his game, naturally. He does the pick and roll. He can dribble.
Mm-hmm.
He plays defense. He can rim run. And he can shoot the midi.
And
Yeah,
3-pointers too.
and three
Yeah.
pointers as well. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking for Day'Ron to come back because we need a center, which would help. Because he banged the boards.
Okay. Okay. So, all right. So, what about do you think Jordy Fernandez could well, he got to be careful with Watford with minutes anyway. But do you think he could, from what you've seen thus far, Jordy Fernandez, you think he could fit Trendan Watford in the rotation without stepping on nobody's toes?
Uh, that's gonna be hard, but
I, I
I think he's going to experiment with the lineup. Trendon is definitely going to get his opportunity. I don't know
yeah.
how long it would last. It depends on who they playing, but I think as of right now, he's running a 10-man rotation.
Yeah. I think Walford definitely gonna fit in. This is my prediction. I know Jay gonna disagree. Shout out to Jay. I think Walford, Clowney, Finney Smith, players like that, Ben Simmons can fit in his offense. I don't think Claxton and Sharp gonna have a harder time fitting in his offense because he runs like a Sacramento type. So I think Walford gonna fit right in, to be honest. I don't think it'll take him too long to acclimate to the system. So that's just my opinion, but I could be wrong.
I think things are going to change after the deadline for trading and stuff.
Oh yeah, we getting rid of
So
yeah.
I don't know who or what might happen, but it's definitely going to be something. So everybody's going to get a burn.
Yeah, but what you think, Eskimo? You think he gonna adjust to the system, Walford?
I already think Watford fits the system. I just don't know how well he fits the system. He has the skills for it. One, because everything that y'all talked about, right? But the only thing with him is he doesn't play above the rim, and he's not a real shot blocker, right? So you know what I mean. So to me,
Yeah,
that's like tough. You know what I'm saying? In a way, but his offensive game definitely fits. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah,
he will play defense, but he's not a real shot blocker like
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
Yeah,
just the
I agree with
rotation
that.
he's tough, I think, too. Like, I want him to chill on the first day back versus the Knicks. I don't think he played more than 20 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, solid. I don't expect much. I expect him to make an impact on the game when he is in there. I ain't gonna lie, like,
yeah,
and again, he got chemistry with Cam Thomas, man. They
Yes, he
played
do.
ball in LSU, man. So
That give and go they was doing at LSU was nasty, bro. I tell you,
Yeah,
that's like a Draymond Green and Curry type. Not to their level. But I don't gotta say this, emphasize it before people go. Don't compare him to. I'm just saying it's kind of similar. I
yeah,
don't
I
want
know what you
people
mean.
coming after me in the chat, or whatever. Like,
Yeah,
you
you
know what I
don't want
mean?
no fans coming after you.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I
yeah.
mean, if you're a student of the game and you love the game, you can understand what they're doing,
Exactly,
and you wouldn't
exactly,
feel bad if you comparing them to people before them.
E- exactly. And
Because
that's their style though.
that's what they
Classic.
do.
That's what they do. Walford and Cam. Yeah, give and go. Like Cam is basically the Curry, and Walford is the Draymond. They got dish and go. If he got to shoot the three, he can sometimes, and just that pick and roll that they be playing is deadly, man. They got that thing figured out. But yeah, I'm excited to have Walford back. He got
Me
the
too.
power forward, a power forward position. I don't like Walford at the center. I don't like that.
No,
Walford at the center, like
no, I don't
Eskimo
like him
basically
at center.
explained it. That's not a good idea at all.
Yeah, that limits his mobility because
Yes,
you got to be banging too much,
yes,
and you got to
yes.
cover everybody else's mistake. And
Facts.
like you said, he's not a rim protector, or
Right,
not a
right.
great rim protector. Let's just put it that way.
At all. But he
Yeah, but
holds it.
he contest shots though, bro. Don't Watford be
Yeah, yeah,
contesting shots.
Yeah, we
not
agree with you. But I feel like Walford does his best defense at the power forward position. He does a great what I see. I could be wrong, but what I see at the power forward, that's where he excels at the most.
Yeah, he
Uh,
had 3-4. He had swinger. He had
yeah,
played 3 of the 4.
yeah,
But you don't
yeah,
want him guarding twos. But he not weak on the pick and rolls.
yeah,
But you really don't want him out on the perimeter like that, though. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
no, no,
yeah.
no.
Like,
Facts.
but he's good at. He's not a better one-on-one defender than Zaire Williams. You know what I mean?
No,
If it's the last play of the game, I got the toughest guy on my team to guard
Yeah,
somebody on the perimeter. I'm going with Zaire Williams.
I
yep,
I
agree.
ain't gonna lie,
I
he's
agree.
still the guy. I don't think he takes Zaire Williams minutes.
You see,
I think Zaire Williams is the one that made elbow room when he came to this team. It was really Trendan Watford's spot. It was his spot coming into the season. Then Jalen Wilson had that good summer league. Then our eyes was on Jalen Wilson. We seen a little bit last year, but after that and him in the preseason, we figured it'd go to him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Trade off for him. Zaire Williams was, in my opinion, the surprise. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think Zaire Williams would be this good. He's the one that, like, all right, now that I'm here, I'm in the rotation because you know what I mean. He just, I guess, if y'all look like the plus minus stat or whatever, like he got to be good on that stat. You know what I'm saying? Every time he come in the game, whether it's off the bench or starting, we look at the score. Look at the pace of the game and look at the score when he in the game, bro. I see Jordy Fernandez drawing up plays for him to get the ball early too in the offense.
right.
All right.
I think with Zaire though, what I saw with Zaire, because it's all perspective, right? What we seen on the court. Zaire guards smaller guards better. I wish Zaire was guarding Jalen Brunson, but Finney Smith guard bigger players better than Zaire. But Zaire guards better guards, like smaller guards way better or faster guards than Finney Smith. But Finney Smith guard bigger guards really good too. So defense, you can see defensively people guard differently with elite guards. You know what I mean? So that's why I noticed. But like I said, I could be yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely, definitely. I can't wait for him to come back. I
yeah, I
really
can't.
can't.
Yeah, he back next game.
He
Yeah,
back
yeah,
next. Yep.
yeah.
I'm
He might need to get acclimated to how coach runs the minutes and running because you can train, you can get back up to speed. It ain't like the game.
yeah. The NBA game is
It's
different. You got to get adjusted
crazy.
to it. Yeah.
It's crazy. You should see them when they take time out, man. The cats be trying to get air like crazy.
Yeah.
You just don't realize they out there like thoroughbreds. They like that, like horses, man.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. Him getting acclimated to the game. I wish he was playing with us. Earlier because I think that definitely would have. But it's never too late, man. It's still early. But it's good to have him back, bro. I'm
Yeah,
excited
me
just to.
too.
Yeah.
When's Day'Ron coming back? Do anybody know?
Nobody knows when
Nah,
I think Day'Ron might get traded, yo. I honestly feel that probably in the future. I don't know because what you guys think what you think direction would Day'Ron is? Why y'all think our direction with him
I'm
is?
gonna keep it. Yo, Ivan, I'm glad you asked that because I feel like in Jordy Fernandez coaching style, his system, yeah, he's someone that's going to flourish. You're not going to have Day'Ron out there taking a bunch of threes. He know that Cam Thomas' superpower is scoring. If you want to see another superpower on this team, is Day'Ron Sharpe and rebounding.
Oh
You put
yeah,
him out. You put him out there. You can miss the shot. He gonna get the rebound, bro. I've
and
seen Cam Thomas miss shots and Day'Ron Sharpe right there to clean it up. Like he
yo,
got a knack for the ball, bro. We need him in the
yeah,
paint. I won't
Sure
say
they
he's
do.
the best in a PNR, but you got to respect it. You can't just like double triple Cam Thomas in a PNR. Day'Ron Sharpe, Cam Thomas could just put it up. Day'Ron Sharpe would get the rebound and put it back in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah,
So
you
I
no, you
think
right.
I don't know when he gets back though. So I don't really, you know what I mean, want to get too hype about Day'Ron Sharpe, but hopefully he don't get traded because I will be hard pressed to find another rebounder that we could get off the bench to rebound. Like I think he the best rebounder we had probably since I know yeah it's easy to say Andre Drummond, but my guy was Ed Davis. I don't know if y'all remember Ed
I
Davis.
remember Ed
I
Davis.
remember
Yeah.
Ed,
that Davis too.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
yeah,
was a
they were
rebounder.
trying to remind me of Ed Davis, but
He
better
do
and
remind
younger.
me of Ed Davis. He
yeah.
does.
And but it's crazy you said that because
We got him early in his
remember
career.
sharp numbers last year was off the sharp, bro. Just for playing a couple of minutes, how he was the most rebounding center last year just for a couple of minutes.
Exactly.
And he out rebounded three players by himself.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, he was putting up good numbers and he was showing
Yeah, he was putting
leadership
out crazy numbers, man.
on
Off
rebounds.
the
He was killing people and
I just
they
think
weren't
my
even
only
talking about
problem
it.
is with Day'Ron is his defense IQ is still not there. That's my only problem. But
Well, I
if
hope
he could get
Jody
it together with that, I definitely think he has a spot in the league for
I
sure.
really believe Jordy is that type of coach that his coaching staff
Yeah,
probably will coach him up into that. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah,
if they're going to keep him, he would be a good fit as a banger on the boards.
yeah, yeah. You're
You
right.
know, he's
I'm gonna,
young. He fit the timeline. He fits the timeline that they rock him with right now.
I'm gonna say this again. Day'Ron, you're gonna find out that Day'Ron in this offense is gonna be better than what he wants Nick Claxton to do. Day'Ron
Yeah.
can do basically what Ben can do in the half court. He can sit at the elbow. He can make all the passes. He can get the rebound. He can kick it out to the wing without looking to see who's out there. His offensive IQ for passing is higher than Nick Claxton's
Yeah,
offensive.
I
I
believe
agree. I
that.
agree
I
with that,
believe that.
School.
I believe that. I can
I
believe
agree with
that.
that. His offense, like I said, he got potential. Like
Yeah.
if he could polish that three, he got a pretty jump shot. His free throw, I think he shoot at 70%. If I'm not mistaken, Eskimo
And
69
he has to work
somewhere.
on his
His free
pick.
throw better than Claxton's. His
Yeah.
rebound better than Claxton. But does he play defense better than Claxton? That's something that I don't think he does. But offensively, I think he's already a little bit better. If you
Listen,
get what I mean.
yeah, y'all got to stop saying Claxton is this defender that he's not. He can't defend his position. He's too light in the ass paws. He can't.
I
He
know that's
can't.
Python right there.
He can't
What's
hold
up,
his. He
Python?
can't hold his ground against big centers. Like he
Well,
just
he's not
can't
a
do
center.
it. He,
I never said he was the center. I don't know why.
I think the problem is too. I
I
think
don't think
the
he's a
thing with
center.
Claxton, right, is like he doesn't help himself out either because his free throws ass.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Before we get to Clax, let's get to Joey BK and PT. They just joined the panel. Just want to say shout out to them.
Sure.
Thank you.
Joey was goody.
Thank you for joining the panel.
You're
Let's go with y'all, man. Y'all know Nets fans is the best fans. We talking Trendan Watford back, Cam Thomas scoring, but shit, man. I came at the same time. Y'all funny as hell. Hold on. All right, we're gonna go to Joey BK. Shout out to Joey BK and PT. Joey BK, man, what you think about Trendan Watford being back tomorrow? You think it can help us beat the Knicks?
Man, that's huge for us, man. I've been tracking him and Day'Ron's progress for quite some weeks, some time. I mean, he gives us another ball handler, and I like his skill set. He got good size on him, pause. Gives us another ball handler. He can handle the ball. He can finish at the rim. Not a bad shooter from the 3-point line. So I'm happy he's back, bro. He definitely could help for sure.
Yeah. I wanna thank you for that. We gonna go to PT, but then we gonna go around the panel. Y'all know how we do. But we gonna go to Samba. I want PT to address Samba comment real quick. He said special game, but CT, but X going for our mission to stop Cam Thomas tomorrow. So you see what he did last time in the guard PT. How do you? What is the response? What do we? Do you think they try to stop Cam Thomas from scoring the way he did last? Do you agree with Samba's comment?
PT Python.
PT, you did?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry about that. I was talking with the mute on. Nah, they can't stop Cam Thomas. Not the only way they stop Cam Thomas is that he's by himself and he's carrying such a heavy load that at the end of the games he kind of sputters out. He last game he in the with the last 5 minutes he had two turnovers. He had two turnovers, especially one key one, which made Schroeder think that he was super point guard, which he's not. He like Schroeder went above and beyond his
Right.
call of duty. That was supposed to be Cam's shot
Mhm.
at the end, but Cam needs help. Like that's what I
Yeah.
see. I see the potential for a super team being built because the two things that Detroit hasn't gotten right, the Wizards haven't gotten right, a lot of these tanking teams haven't gotten right, except Orlando, and now they're out of the mess. Is one, you have to have one core player, one young core player that's gonna move forward with you, and you gotta have a coach. The Nets have Jordy, the Nets have Cam Thomas. They just gotta keep growing Cam Thomas because he's not a finished product. Like what you're looking at is just this. He's just scratching the surface of what he could be. He's gonna
True.
he's gonna have a 60-point game in the Garden. It might be tomorrow. But the point I'm trying to make is the point I'm trying to make is we in a great place, but we in a great place. But understand the only two definites on this team is Cam Thomas and Jordy Fernandez. The rest, all of the rest, especially after watching college ball today, watching Duke and watching Houston play, is yo, they got they have they have young players in this that's coming up that's perfect to put next to Cam Thomas. Like you get that second
Yeah.
guy next to Cam Thomas that makes all of this worth it. And
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Y'all
Mhm.
just gotta let Cam Thomas grow into what he's gonna grow into. Stop.
Right.
I don't think none of these dudes deserve to play on a championship team. Really, like when you really like Jordy has a lot of these guys playing above and beyond their over their head. But the
Right.
other night, the supporting cast made like 14 or 15 shots total, or some crazy number like that.
Yeah.
They like Cam outscored his whole entire team.
Yeah.
So if that just should tell you that there needs to be better talent next to him. And Breezy, don't think of it as, oh, somebody's gonna come in and take Cam Thomas' place. That's not what's gonna happen. All these teams that are thriving, it's Luca and Kyrie. It's it's Jalen Brown
Tatum
and
and
Jason
Tatum.
Tatum. You know what I'm
Dirk,
saying?
no Jokic and Murray. Yeah, yeah.
Co- correct.
Yeah,
The
Jokic
Nets
and
need another impossible to stop player, whether that's Ace, whether that's Trey Johnson, whomever it could be. They need to finish this team, and we should be proud of what they're doing. But the focus should still be on getting Cam Thomas another superstar to pair a side pair on his side because who's gonna stop the Nets if they have Ace Bailey on the other wing?
Yeah.
Who?
All right.
Nobody's stopping us.
No, no,
Facts.
I
Imagine
feel
we
you.
get two players out this draft. Then
Facts.
you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Python,
Yeah.
I'm sold. Ace, son. I'm sold, bro. He remind me of Paul. You got me sold on this man, yo. Like, I don't know. I don't Cooper. I'm not sold on Cooper Flag. I know John doesn't like that, but I
Yeah,
like
Cooper
Ace.
had 5 points today.
Yep.
What I tell y'all over the summer? Cooper is like a super glue guy. He does all the stuff. He's super talented. Don't get me wrong. I'd be happy if we came out this draft with Cooper Flag. That means you have
a
a
glue guy.
stalwart defender. You have
Yeah,
a
you can
guy
use a
you have a guy
utility
who's gonna
guy.
anchor your defense, your utility guy, right? And
Right.
but you
Exactly.
still gonna need you still gonna need
A
Right.
scorer.
impossible to stop
I
scorer
think
on top of
yeah,
that.
Python. The reason why you saw me on Ace, right? I was watching Ace game, and I feel like yo Ace can fit in the system right now. Like we put Ace and put him right here. I think Cooper would take a minute. He got to adjust. But I think
Yeah.
Ace will fit right
And
in.
don't
Ain't Jordan.
don't underestimate the rest of the draft.
I'm not.
No, the
I'm.
rest of
I'm.
the
Not,
listen.
Cause
There's
that
plenty
whole
of
class.
there's
players.
plenty of
Listen,
talent. There's
Thomas
plenty of
came out
talent.
of when did he Thomas get drafted? 20?
27.
See?
Yeah, no, I mean that's not what this is about though.
I'm just
Like
saying that
this this is about bringing together a for sure blue chip talent next to him.
yeah, exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I know
understand.
what you
We with
mean.
you, Python.
We agree
You
with you.
get that for
We
sure.
agree
Like
with you.
that's
None of
it.
us.
It's over for the Knicks. That dude
Yo,
said,
hold
"Oh,
on.
we gonna get 12th graders.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
got
Josh
traded
Hart.
for a bunch of 12th graders.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
12th graders are
How
gonna
do
be
how I
incredible."
wanted to
yeah.
ask y'all, how do y'all feel about Josh Hart saying that we traded McHale for 5 12th graders? How
Hold
do
on,
y'all feel
hold on,
about
hold on. I think he trying to save face. Yeah, Mikal Bridges had a good year, but for the most part, he's been disappointed. They know they gave up a lot. He can't come up to the media and front on them now. They got a bunch of commercials together. He can't front on them, bro. He's just trying to save face. But at the end of the day, you can't lie to the fans, especially the Nets fans. To add to what PT said, yeah, bro, I'm going with the draft over the free agency to build this team around Cam Thomas. Far as Milwaukee Bucks, bro, they like I said, they can either give the New Orleans the 1 through 4 or us 5 through 30. And I think we more the 5 through 7. I don't see them coming out of this. I see them breaking that up before them climbing out of this hole. I think Giannis continues to play well, and teams might be excited to make a trade to put Milwaukee Bucks in the rebuild because of the Giannis trade. But that pick coming to us. I know New Orleans doing their best trying to get that pick, but that pick looks like it's going to go to us before them. Um, but and I said that to say that'll be the second player that we get that we could build around Cam Thomas. The first one to be our draft pick. The second one going to be the Buck pick. I said that the Buck pick is going to be a pick that's going to help us be part of the championship roster. But I ain't know it was going to be like this. I was thinking like maybe 17th or 18th. You dig? I ain't think it would be. This shit look like it might be in the single digits, man. This look like a 5 through 10 pick.
Yeah,
That's
we
it,
want it to
bro.
be above 5, right?
Listen, don't
5 and
sleep on
better.
that Nick pick either. They under 500 too.
Yeah, that
Don't
shit can
sleep on them.
be under 20.
And as
That
much
shit
as
can
they
be
say, oh, we don't have Mitch,
10,
we don't have
15.
this player, that player. They really fully healthy. Because if they lose Mikhail, Josh Hart, or Brunson, which is
They
on deck
done.
for them, OG loses a month every year.
it?
They
It's coming.
they got rough
It's
times coming
coming.
for them too.
Yeah.
Breezy, can I answer that question about Cam
Yeah,
Thomas tomorrow against the Knicks?
yeah.
Um, I kind of think they're going to try to beat him up, bro. I think they're going to be super aggressive with him, and I think the refs going to let them get away with it. I just feel it, bro. I don't know. I just think they're going to let the Knicks get away with a lot tomorrow.
I
Nah,
think
but
we gotta. I think we go.
you know what it is. Hold on, Ted. Let me add to that. I feel like they can't. After that situation with DFS and OG, and then before that, last time they played the situation with OG and Cam Thomas and Jalen Brunson flopped. Remember, Cam Thomas just nudged him just to stop the clock, and
Right.
Jalen Brunson to get the reaction from the crowd flopped. And that's exactly what happened. And
But
OG felt like he had to play enforcer and try to come across, you know what I mean, and do the
hold on.
most.
I want you guys. I
Remember
want you
that
guys to
shit?
go back and listen to Tibbs' post game interview. Tibbs was fronting. He said that the refs wasn't calling the game both ways. They was letting us get away with being aggressive, and then they would call tic tac stuff on the Knicks. I'm like, Tibbs, what game were you watching, bro?
He
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
say that though, Joe. He got a cap like
yeah.
that.
Tibbs said he didn't like what he was seeing. They wasn't calling the game fair on both sides.
He got a cap like that.
Right. Uh,
Yeah, he got a
that's
yeah.
that's that's
The Knicks fans
malarkey.
believe that though. They believe that like I listened to the Knicks fan TV a little bit to get that to see what they were talking about, and they really believe that the refs helped us. We had
Crazy.
three fucking calls get
Challenges.
turned over, and they talking about the refs was on our side. And
OG holding yo, and like yo, yeah, y'all watch Clowney, right? Clowney did not foul OG not one time, bro. That was a charge, and Clowney went straight up. That other game,
Not,
the
not,
ref really took Clowney out the game.
yeah,
Literally, didn't
that
even
was
give
some
him a chance.
bullshit. That
Yeah,
was some
didn't even give
bullshit.
him a chance at all.
But you want to know what's crazy? Them niggas didn't really want to fucking foul OG out, but they had no choice because
Choice, yeah.
Right.
the evidence was so fucking overwhelming. They had no choice. You see how long it took them to come back with that decision?
Uh-huh.
He was grabbing
They was
third.
like
Yo,
mad as hell,
Like
yo,
I'm
right?
like, what y'all gotta
Finney
look at?
Smith was
What
about
y'all
to give
gotta
that
look at?
man
Hold
the
on, hold on.
hands, son.
I'm like, what
Finney
do
Yeah,
y'all
Smith,
have
go
to
ahead,
look
Joey.
at? What do you
Right.
have to look at? OG pulled DFS's fucking jersey, then he went over the top of him and fucking bumped him and pushed him. What do you gotta look at?
Right. Not only that, they had to watch OG in slow motion tackle DFS by
Yep.
the leg.
yep,
Like, you remember? Like,
yeah,
DFS was going for the ball. Like, he hit him with a whole. That's a WFF or WEF type shit, man. Whatever you
Here's
want
my
to call
thing.
agreed.
that
Here's my thing. If Cam Thomas got Jalen Brunson's whistle, them niggas wouldn't be fucking with us. Straight up. My
He
little
would have
nigga
went for
Cam,
50
my little,
easy.
you want to know the difference? My little nigga Cam can drop 40 and he don't need a whistle. He
Yeah,
don't need an egregious whistle to drop 40.
He don't need to slow
Them niggas,
down, let niggas jump on his back
right?
and
Them
shit
niggas
like.
was he don't be jumping sideways in the niggas throwing the ball up, doing all that goofy shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling
The
you.
yo.
basketball
Also, I
gods.
They
got
let them niggas let them niggas beat Cam Thomas up, bro, and they don't be calling shit, bro.
No, they don't treat him like a
Baby
superstar.
No,
But
but
you
mama,
my
know what?
my thing
give
is,
baby
but you
mama
can't
some
breathe
help.
on Brunson though.
Nah, you
right.
can't breathe on him.
Right.
They
So, yo, I think honestly, I think we gotta have a better game. I think the nerves are not gonna be there for the young players. I think the young players gonna come out strong. I think we're gonna win, man. I think Shooter, Shooter, my guy. I think he'll come out good. I think it'll be a good game. I think they're gonna stop Cam Thomas though. They're not gonna allow Cam Thomas to do that again. So he gonna be the vocal. So I think the young players gotta come out strong because the defense gonna be keen on Cam Thomas. They gotta try to stop that as much as possible. So,
Bro,
but I think
you
that's gonna be
even
the
seen
downfall,
you
though.
you even seen Zaire getting frustrated because of the bullshit they was calling. He
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
this
yeah,
nigga flopping. He straight up told the ref, yo, he's flopping. What are you
yeah.
talking about? I seen one play where Jalen Brunson just pushed himself back. He was standing in front of Zaire. He just pushed himself and just fell back and got a foul. Like,
listen, that shit don't work in the playoffs. That's why they not gonna never win a title.
Nah,
You
this is
gotta
not a
go
title
through.
team.
You gotta go
That titles,
through.
y'all
Titles
could.
are not. There's too much eyes and cameras on
on
you,
you.
and
And
the whole country is watching the finals. And
no,
they
I'm gonna tell
There's
you
it's
no
why it's not
playoffs.
final.
going to
Like
work.
y'all gotta stop with this final shit with
Hold
the
on,
Knicks.
hold
The
on,
Knicks
hold on.
ain't going to no final.
Hold on. Everybody for the Knicks fans in the chat, all the Knicks fans, let's just tell all of the to all the Knicks fans in the chat, all the Nets fans on the panel are gonna tell all the Knicks fans in the chat why it's not gonna go, not why it's not gonna work. I would love to go first, but that'll be rude. We're gonna start with Joey, and then we're gonna go around the panel so y'all can get a good gist on why it won't.
I'm gonna
All
tell
right.
you why it's not going to work because see they do that shit when they play against us because we don't got no stars. But when they got to go against Boston and teams like that, they're not getting those bullshit calls. And then Jason Tatum and Brown got good whistles too. So that's going to negate all that shit Brunson be trying to do. I'm telling you, them niggas ain't going nowhere. I'll be surprised if they get past the Cavs. Or listen, the Hawks would give them niggas a run for their money. They fools go
They not beating
pretenders.
Indiana.
Yeah, because they
Yeah,
got somebody. They got a white boy in Indiana that John Brunson don't want guarding him. What's that white boy name? That short white boy that be giving Brunson a run for his money, and he's quick.
TJ
McConnell.
McConnell. Yeah, TJ McConnell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
TJ McConnell.
he don't want to see McCollum no more. That should be he can give
TJ McConnell remind me of the white boy from Boston.
a
What's his
Pritchard.
Pritchard.
Pritchard. They remind
He,
me of each
he's
other.
not as good as Pritchard. Pritchard is
Yeah,
Pritchard
like
Pritchard got a three ball though.
Yo,
Yeah,
who,
and Pritchard, if you put him on another team, he'll start for a lot of teams. He's
Yeah,
nice
he
like
yo,
that.
will.
who want to go next about why the Knicks
Yo,
don't not gonna work, bro? Let me.
Let me go. Let me go.
uh,
I'm gonna make this
Alright.
quick. I'm gonna make this quick. Listen, you're the Knicks. That's who you are. Don't think because you tape together all these journeymen that you think you're a good team now. You're a great team. You're not. The best basketball player in New York City is Cam Thomas. He proved that to you last night. He
damn.
showed you. He showed you that y'all are fools for making that trade. Y'all should have traded six picks for Cam Thomas. That would have put you in a better position. Let,
Nah, they
let-
should have never did that.
right? they 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 have no shot. You can't win with a bunch of non-winning players. Like this. There's no Kawhis on this team. There's no Jason Tatum's on this team. There's no championship level talent. There's just a bunch of mid dudes who were like the second or third dude on their team, like
That's
which was
facts.
what Jalen Brunson was, before he got here, and they let him take 30 shots and look like he's a superstar. He's not. He
Damn.
Cam
Nah,
Thomas
I mean
showed you
I
that.
can't take nothing from Brunson though. Brunson tough.
Ho-
He just
ho-
flopped too much.
hold on.
Yeah,
Brunson
that's what make them not tough. It's the
again in
flopping,
the
bro.
He
I
in
that
can't watch that
flopping
in
gotta
the
basketball.
go.
in
That
the
flopping
mortal
gotta
words
go, man.
of our former co-owner and the greatest rapper that ever lived. He's all right, but he's not him. He's not him. Him
That, yo,
him is Cam Thomas. You could tell he took a big
Yeah.
shit in the middle of their fucking court, and he's still a baby.
Hmm.
That's
He's
a fact.
You
he's
know,
still
hold on,
a
hold
baby.
on,
He's 23
hold on.
years old.
Right.
What is it going to be that going
Hold,
forward when
hold
he's
on. Did you see that?
25 and lighting up Broadway?
No,
Come
no,
on,
no. But
man.
you see,
You're not built for this. You're not
PT,
built for winning. We
the
closer to
PT,
winning than you are
the
because we have a
record,
real superstar.
PT, the
Yeah.
record. Nah, to add to that, what you were saying, that the record for Cam Thomas is he's tied with two. Well, Michael Jordan and Wilt Chamberlain got three. He's the only one that got more 40-point games than Cam Thomas at that age.
Right.
Like he's
Right.
hooping, bro. Like the
Right.
company that
They
Cam
know.
Thomas to, when you analyze those with stats, you see that he's in great company. Like everybody don't want to say he's great and have all of these, how you say, critiques, but he keep being mentioned with the greats. You know what I'm saying? I'm just that's all I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
He
Baby
lit it
Kobe.
up. He
I
he's
think the
gonna
reason,
do that every time because Kobe is his hero. Kobe is who he wants to be like, which is an easy way to motivate him when he doesn't play defense. You want to be like Kobe, you got to play defense. And he wants to light it up in the garden every single time. You heard what he said about Tom Brady? He's playing catch on the sidelines with Tom Brady right quick. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I will get starstruck. But I was a Tom Brady fan. That's sacrilege in New York, but that's fine. You could
yeah,
do that. You could do that, Cam. That's when he's recognizing the lights are on. He's
hmm
recognizing this is New York City where he plays. And guess
yeah.
what? He's been able to put on. He just needs help. He's a baby.
Yeah, but again, look who his favorite players is: Tom Brady, Kobe Bryant. These are players that show up in the clutch. You know what
Right.
I mean? I think he wants to be in that company. I think that's what excites him. These bright lights, he shine in these bright
yeah,
lights.
yeah, yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Every time I get televised, Cam Thomas show up. Remember last year in the Lakers game? He took the Lakers, got 8 assists
Yeah,
over
he
like
was
28
destroying the
points.
Lakers.
He
He
loved this.
lit them up.
The
Yeah, he
league is
loved.
starting to know.
Yeah,
The
they
league is
know.
starting to
They
know, and that's
already
fine.
know.
But we can't get unfocused.
Yeah,
Every
we gotta
time I
focus
watch
on the
Cam
rest of the
Thomas right
team.
now, I look at him and I go, God damn, if he had another elite player next to him,
Yeah,
who's
they'd be
gonna stop
tough.
them? How do
Yeah,
you
they'd be
defend
Yeah,
them?
tough.
no, serious.
They'd
Like
be
that's what
tough.
I was saying about him as a duo. But again, I don't want to be long winded. Anybody else want to
Oh,
say how we gonna beat the Knicks
right
tomorrow?
here.
Because we're gonna revisit this conversation because it's in the title. I just
Yeah,
don't want to skip nobody. We didn't go to Scott, Ivan, and Iceman
yeah.
yet.
I want to say
Yeah,
this. The next problem is Brunson is two ball dominant. Two ball dominant. And I think they have so every like Python said everybody has a A and a B or two A's or whatever. even when the Bucks beat us, right? Even though Giannis is dirty or whatever, when Giannis couldn't score, he had Middleton. He had a Holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Everybody.
Who does Jalen Brunson have? Who can he give the ball and be like, yo, give me a bucket right now?
No, Cat.
Maybe Cat. Cat.
Cat's better than him. But the problem is for them is that when you put Cat in, you see that defense they played the other day, and that's not even good defense. They're not playing
Exactly.
that
Nah.
defense with
So they
Cat.
don't got a
The
player
Nets are
that
gonna
yo,
score
they don't got a
easier with Cat in the ball game. It's
facts,
because
Yeah.
he's gonna score too.
facts,
Yeah.
but they don't
You just go to
play
that paying
They,
off.
they don't got a player like Kyrie. Hey, 30 seconds left. Go get me a bucket. Durant, go get me a bucket. Booker, go get me a bucket. They don't got that type of player when they only got Brunson. That's it. They don't got a Hart can't do it.
Breeze,
He can create his own shot like that.
OG can't do it.
Breezy, I,
The
I
OG
I gotta say
can't do it.
something that's really important.
Like
That's really,
Cat
really
can't do
All
important
it.
to
right,
that
all right,
to
all
this
right. Go,
comment.
go ahead, go ahead. Then
Go
we gonna
ahead.
go to Scott and Iceman. Go ahead, OPT.
Listen, they so Ace Bailey played the other night. He got 17. Dylan had 20. He showed out. Don't get me wrong, right? But people were criticizing him, saying, "Man, I don't like his shot selection. He's always taking tough shots. He shot 50% for the game. He took tough shots, but he makes tough shots. That's what you want is a tough shot maker.
That's what
That's
Cam
Exactly.
him.
is.
He's
That's Cam
18 years
Thomas.
old.
That's Cam Thomas.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
You
never,
put him
Frank, I
next to
never
Cam
understand
Thomas,
that.
it's pick your poison. It's
I
death
never
for the
understand
league.
that. Like when people
No
say,
one's
"Yo,
stopping
Cam
us.
Thomas take bad shots," all good players take bad shots. Curry take bad
That's
shots
right.
all
If
the
that's
time.
the
Like,
if that's the criticism, then y'all are in trouble.
It's a difference when you take bad shots and you make them. I mean,
Yeah,
and
he's a
Cam Thomas,
shot
Yeah,
maker.
that's what I mean. That's
He's
quote
a
but
unquote
tough
bad
shot
shot.
take bad
maker.
shots
Listen,
It's
too.
a bad
one
shot if it
thing.
ain't
don't
no
go
bad
in.
shot to a bucket getter, man. You
Right,
gotta
but
Facts,
no,
tell it.
no,
facts.
but to the point, right? And again, I gotta credit Mikal Bridges there. I seen him in an interview with Podcast P or Paul George, and in a nutshell, he said he criticized Cam Thomas and when he would when Cam Thomas dropped 40 on him when he played for the Phoenix Suns. But then he said Mikal Bridges saying this to Paul George to PG that when he got to the Brooklyn Nets, he seen Cam Thomas practicing those same shots he was making in that game. So these quote unquote bad shots that we perceive it, but we
Yeah, I
not
saw that.
professional basketball players. These guys are actually practicing this quote unquote bad shot. And when you practice something, they say you put 10,000 hours in. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be a master at it. You know what I mean? Or great at it.
Hey,
So
Breeze.
I think that's what it is. I think if Mikal Bridges was true there, that
I'm
Cam
I
Thomas
want to say that.
practiced
Can
this
I
stuff.
add to that?
Go ahead, Joey. Go
I
ahead.
think I think he got that from Kyrie because when you speak to anybody, they say Kyrie practices all types of weird ass shots and shit too,
Yeah, yeah, for
and
sure.
Yeah.
different angles and different difficult shots when he's practicing. So he might have picked that up from Kai for
Joey,
real.
No.
Joey,
He's
Yeah, I
always
think he
been
is
this
suited in the
long
game.
before
Cam
he
Thomas is
joined the
suited in
Nets.
the
no,
game for sure.
Cam
Long,
Thomas said it. He
his
said,
mother taught
Cam
him most
Thomas
of the
said,
shit that he's doing. Real
Cam
talk.
Thomas said in one of his
Yeah, you're
interviews,
right. He's
this
been
was
doing
like
it for a
last year
while.
or whatever, Joey. He said in one of his interviews, he said, I couldn't emulate, even though Kevin Durant was giving him gems, he said, I could emulate more Kyrie because we similar size, so I was able to learn more from him. I couldn't learn from Durant because he's 7 foot. And that was
Right.
Cam
Right.
Thomas said. So, yeah,
Yeah.
you make a
But
good
Cam
point.
came in the building like this, and he practices those. You're right. He practiced those tough shots, those angles. But that's how he became his high school's which is a
Leading scorer.
historic
Yeah, yeah,
leading scorer all time. This is what he does. This is who he is. You know what I'm saying? He's just
right.
like you're gonna add a little bit to your bag every
Mhm.
time you meet someone who's great or you're exposed to
Right.
greatness, right? You're gonna add to your bag. But I've seen Cam Thomas a long
Yeah,
time. That's how he gets busy is angles,
yeah, you're right.
is
You're right. Python,
is
I want
tough
to ask you a question,
shots.
though. I want to ask
Cause
you a
he's
question.
not big, he's not tall, he's not super jump out the gym athletic. He's not Donovan Mitchell type of nigga. He's Cam Thomas. It's all angles and guiles and skill. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right. I want to
Like
ask you. I want to ask
give
you.
him credit for that because he
So,
he
Yeah,
so
all right.
he
Whatever
worked
your
on that
question
with
is,
his mother.
we're gonna go to let Scott answer the question, and then we're gonna let Scott give his take. and then
Yeah.
about how the Knicks gonna lose, and then I'm saying we're gonna go to Iceman. This is an important part of the show. I want all Knicks fans to understand what's going on right now. Go ahead, Ivan, and then we're gonna go to Scott and Iceman.
So no, I think the thing I want to ask Scott, I think the gym when in the gym shows a lot, right? What's going on in practice. I noticed that Mikal Bridges wanted nothing to do with Cam Thomas on the defensive end, and that was kind of weird, funny to me. Like I noticed that, but yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to like, because
Oh, you
the
mean
gym
during
be
the game?
showing what be going on. And typically, when somebody get the better of you, like Kyrie got the better of James Harden in the gym, and we saw it in the actual playoff, they want to guard each other. But Mikal didn't. Cam was trying to guard Mikal, but Mikal wasn't trying to guard Cam. But you go, Scott. That's what I noticed.
Yeah, I just think like for the Knicks, first they guard need to stop that flopping shit. That shit is annoying. I understand that the refs gonna let it fly because they kind of want y'all to be in the mix because the money is there and everything. But they don't care about y'all. I'm telling you, you're gonna buy the tickets anyway. They know that because you buy it when y'all suck. So they know you're gonna buy it now too because they be hyping you up. You're not gonna win a title with that flopping shit. It's about skill. You're gonna have to play through. You're gonna have to man up. You can't go to the refs and get a call. That's not how you win titles. That's not how you win titles. Anybody who's Knicks fan around my age seen the Knicks win a title way back in the 70s. They won their title. It's the same way they won their titles, the same way they win titles now. You got to make tough shots. You're going to make tough shots. You're not going to get whistled to the free throw line and get 20 shots at the free throw.
They think
Shuffling
they're
on
gonna
down,
beat. They
brother.
gonna beat everybody up on their way
You
to the
can't
finals.
do
That
it.
shit not
You
happening.
can't do it. Second of all, your coach, he's going to run y'all to the ground. He's going to drive y'all crazy. I'm telling you, the rotation is already 7. It's going to be 6 by halfway through the year.
Yo,
You're not going to be. If you lose your guard, he don't know what to do. If you lose your little point guard that you got that do the flopping, you're going to be done.
Pretty much.
You don't need to lose nobody else.
I think everybody pretty much saying the same thing. I mean, they got a lot of
Yeah,
bigs.
nah, I ain't get a chance to go yet. We got a Knicks fan on the panel with us. I guess he enjoys this kind of content.
whoa.
Hold on, Jack City, hold it down. Scott, was you done yet?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, yo, that was great content, man. Subscribe to Scott page, man, if you want to hear more content like that. We gonna go to Iceman. Iceman, talk to us, man. What do you? Can you tell the Knicks fans why the Knicks ain't shit?
Look, first of all, if you can name me at least one team that was just recently put together and made it to a championship, then I would say something different. But I don't think anytime you acquire pieces like that, you don't have the chemistry and it takes time and it takes more than 1 year. You know what I mean? So with fans thinking they going straight to the championship just off these trades is crazy because it takes a while to understand your teammates, how they play, where they at, do all this stuff. As you can see, they don't got a fire record right now. Is for a reason. You know what I'm saying? They barely better than us right now, and you know what I'm saying. We got new players too, and we don't have no star player on a team like that. So that tells you it takes a long time. You got a new coach. Doing all this extra shit, it just don't work like that. At the end of the day, it just don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, eloquently said. Shout out to Iceman. Subscribe to Iceman. Great content, great content. Now, what what I want to say is this. The reason why I don't think it's going to work is because they had to change their identity. If
Mm,
you got a whole situation where it's you get to the second round twice, back to back seasons on what you're doing, I think you build on that identity instead of changing that identity. Now,
mm.
to be specific, The rebounding and the defense is what made the Knicks a strong team and wasn't outscoring other teams. Now, that is the major difference in their identity. And to be specific, and we're going to get to Jack City because he a Knicks fan, is I don't think that Campaign can score the ball like quickly. I don't
Hell
think
no.
I don't think Campaign can score can be clutch like DiVincenzo in the playoffs. But maybe
Hell
I'm
no.
but maybe I'm you know what I mean. But I'm probably
Shit,
maybe
he
I'm right.
almost helped us come back yesterday shooting them bricks from three. Thanks, campaign. But anyway, go
Yeah,
ahead, Breezy.
yeah, and also, I don't think that far as Cat being the number one guy, it just seemed crazy. I like they take the number one spot from Julius Randle and give it to Jalen Brunson, and then Cat comes here and takes the number one spot from Jalen Brunson.
Now, is
So
Cat the number one spot or the number two though?
I don't know, man. To me, it's for them to
Statistically, he's
be
number
have
one.
for them to have the record that they have, it shows that they don't know. I don't have to know. I'm a Nets fan. They supposed to know. You know what I'm saying? So Jack City, go
This
ahead,
nigga
man.
funny, man.
What you feel about this? You agree with us 100%, right?
100,
Yeah,
100.
I don't know what y'all talking about right now, man. I really don't know what y'all talking about. A barely a play-in team is talking about championships right now. This is nasty work over here, man. What y'all talking about here, man?
Two things
Just
can be
take
right
your
at the
L's,
same
yo.
time.
Just take your L's in peace, all right? I'm here to talk about the game tomorrow, all right? I don't know what y'all talking about championships and all this stuff.
No.
Nets
I was saying
yeah, yeah.
why y'all team won't be a good team for the championship, and I was saying it because of all of the reasons that I just said, and all of
Yo,
the
we're
other
12
panel
games
members.
into the season. We're 12 games into the season.
No, it
We're
matters.
not even
There's
at
only
we're not
82.
even at All-Star break. What are we talking about here?
So
Your
hold
team
on.
is
So
What
mid.
are we
let's see.
talking
You
about
traded
All right,
here?
hold
six
on. Let
round
me
first round picks.
right. Let me tell you what, and then we're
Ooh,
gonna
lot
go
of
to
I
Jay.
know
names.
y'all banking on first round picks. I'm waiting until we get to the tomorrow's game. Let me know when y'all ready
No.
to talk about tomorrow's game.
All right, cool. So, all right, so let me just bring you up to speed. The reason why I'm saying that is because, and I'll bring it back to the Nets and the Knicks for tomorrow's game so you could get into the conversation. Then we're going to go to Jay because Jay just joined the panel. So, is this teams like Philly and Milwaukee, they are numbers, I think, 12 and like 14 in the standings right now. For them to come out of that and I don't even know, be back at from 1 through 4 for Philly and Milwaukee, I think over with. At best, I think they're gonna be 5 through 10, and that's a stretch right now. Now I'm saying that to say because of Embiid health, one, because Middleton's health, two. Now, regardless of how good Dame and Drew Holiday, y'all always like to make that contrast. The real Batman and Robin per se was Middleton and Giannis. Because Middleton is not there, it messes up what Dame could be on that team. I don't think they're coming back from that. The same way the Knicks are making an excuse that they playing that where they are because right now, before the All-Star break, they don't have Mitchell Robinson. Right around the All-Star break is when they'll have Mitchell Robinson. So case in point is they figure they won't be as good as they could be until they got Mitchell Robinson. Again, which hence to my point, their identity is different. It's offense, it's heavy offense. And these players is playing heavy minutes in the starting lineup. Yeah, y'all going to the bench a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. That's just my net fan opinion. But go ahead, Dark City.
I mean, last I checked, Philly was 15 seed. Like they putting up a fight for the 15 seed because that's what y'all about to be at the end of the season. So
Yeah,
I guess
right.
they're
Now with
keeping the
this
seat
coach,
warm for y'all. I guess
I
they
can't let
keeping the
you
seat
do
warm
that.
for
Not
y'all.
with this coach. Not with Jordy, Jack City. Not with Jordy. Jordy ain't gonna be 15 seed. I can guarantee you that. I can
Nah,
guarantee you that.
That's a
I put
we
five
guarantee.
could we
dollars
could
on
put
that.
some bread on that.
Yeah.
Word, Jordy's not he's not
Nah,
having that shit
yo,
at
Jack
Can't
all.
City
handle
not
that.
above losing his bread. He'll put his bread up to lose.
Oh, okay.
I put $5 on it.
He'll
Yo,
put his
I
bread up
respect the
knowing he'll
five.
lose just to put his bread up.
I put $5 on it.
I
Ain't
got
nothing wrong with that.
I
5
tell you
on
what,
it.
you got an extra Nick hat.
Yeah,
Hold,
I
hold on,
always, I'm
hold on, Jack
filled with
City.
Knicks hats.
We're gonna go to you real quick. I just want to address Joel comment. I mean Noel comment. He says that Beeman Boy 81 bet me 300 Knicks. Definitely on winning a championship. I just want to let you know on this page the limit is $5. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Well,
I
nah,
don't
that's a
go past.
guaranteed 300 though.
Yeah, that's easy money. That's
That's a
easy money.
guaranteed 300. They might as well. Nah, that's not even a bet. That's just like this dude agreed to give him $300 at the end of the season.
I bet 300 they ain't making it out the East.
Oh, wow.
Another guarantee. Like those, that's easy money right there.
Yeah, all right, go ahead, Jack City. We're gonna go to Jay, but go ahead, Jack City. Do tomorrow game, man. Yeah, you feel confident that y'all winning again? How you feel, man?
I think we gonna pull
No,
out
he
our
don't
belt
feel confident.
and
I
beat
can tell
y'all
from the way he just sound, he don't
like
feel
for real,
confident.
for real. I think we gonna beat y'all for real, like 10 plus points, man. 15 plus points. That's what I'm seeing.
Mm.
I don't see y'all surviving tomorrow, man. Cat most like
Your boy Jalen gonna be flopping and acting or what?
yeah. That's what he do. Yeah,
That's
I ain't know that was his game like that. I thought he
yeah,
was
yeah,
supposed to be a
Nah,
tough
he's
guy.
always had that game.
yeah,
I thought he
yeah,
was supposed to be
yeah.
Always had
a
that
mini
game.
tough
I
guy.
like it.
he
However y'all want to say it.
the great
Y'all
value
still
Trey
gonna be
Young.
crying at the end of the day. That's all what's gonna
Yo,
happen.
man.
Y'all gonna
Yo,
be
no, we just
crying.
trying
Yeah,
to have a real conversation with you. Do you think he gonna be flopping? If you don't think he be flopping, say he don't do that. But if that's his game, that's his game.
He know what he
I
yeah,
doing.
nah, man.
mean,
I
he
personally,
gets his
I
bucket
think
however he want to get his bucket.
I'm gonna call him Waka Flopper, man. Like that rapper, man. He
Yo,
not Waka, he
The
Waka
yesterday,
great
Flopper,
value
yo,
man.
Trey Young.
yesterday when I seen him flop, like he pulled the nigga jersey and jumped to the floor. I ain't
Yeah,
never seen a nigga
Zaire,
do
right?
that before. I ain't never nigga.
That's
That's a new
crazy.
flop.
That's
You know what's
He's
more
innovative
egregious
with
though,
the flop.
Jay? You know
I've
what's more
never
he's
seen a
a
egregious?
nigga
vicious flop.
grab a nigga jersey, pull him, and then
And
fall
it
to the
fell
That's
floor.
back. Who
I've
does
not
never
that?
seen that.
basketball, Jack
You
City.
know
That's
what's more
crazy work.
egregious? The refs let them get away with that shit. That's more
Word.
Crazy
egregious.
work, man.
Word. If we would have challenged it, it would have worked. But we only get a certain amount of challenges. He
If we
couldn't
had a
challenge
Right,
I
that with
mean,
7 minutes
right.
left.
when I look
Nah,
back at the game,
Fuck,
the
man.
challenge when y'all challenge it, they switched up the whole entire call.
yo,
So
they
like
should
if it
change
was a
that
flop,
rule.
like
They should
if it
change
was a
that
out
rule.
of
If you get
bounds,
caught
like the
flopping, you
challenge
should
was
give
on
it
an
back.
out of bounds. It changed from an out of bounds to a technical foul on OG, and he fouls out. But the play call was on an out of bounds play. Make sense? They switching it up.
I don't
So
I don't
what
I don't
what
understand what
you
you
saying now? Because the challenge is on. I think it was like an out of bounds play, but they took away the out of bounds and put a foul on it. Like they changed up the whole thing. What they were even arguing. So
All right.
what are y'all
huh?
saying here?
So now
Yes,
the
They were
rule is
throwing
right.
the ball inbounds, bro. What are you talking about?
Right. The rule is right.
the play with OG and Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yes.
That was an out of bounds play.
I got you. I got you.
It
So
got changed. It got changed to a technical foul and a regular foul.
right
When do they
when
ever do that? If a
this is that
challenge is on an
that
out of bounds play, it's supposed to be on an out of bounds play. We're not
no.
going to be
Nah,
challenging to see if
they
there's a foul here. We don't change it up to a foul.
Nah,
yes,
they
If
they
you
do.
changed that
challenging
If you
a
rule.
watch
foul,
it, no, they can do that.
that's like you challenging a foul and they just change it to an out of bounds
No,
play.
no, no, hold on.
No,
That's
no.
the rule.
That's
Hold
the
on.
same
Iceman trying to.
thing. That's
Hold
not
on.
what
Go
He's
you're
ahead.
gonna explain
challenging.
it to you,
Jack
Jack.
City.
Hold
Hold
on.
on. Jack City. Let Iceman tell you. Go ahead, Iceman. Tell him what you was
So
trying to say.
now with the rule change, when you go back to the camera, if there's something that happened before the out of bounds play, you can go back. You don't have to challenge the out of bounds, right? You can challenge the foul or you can challenge the out of bounds. But whatever occurs during that
Yeah, they
play,
gonna review all that shit.
they review the whole thing. So while he's grabbing his jersey, that's the foul. And then you get the push, you know what I'm saying, and then jump on the back. So that's why you get two calls because
Yo,
it
Jack,
happened in that
you
one play.
can't grab niggas' jerseys. The
Right.
Knicks was grabbing niggas' jerseys all night. You
Yeah.
seen it. They can't do that, but they was letting them get away with it every time. They didn't call it on them not once,
Hey
except for
Jay.
when we challenged it.
And you know what's nasty? Tibbs is in the post game. Did you see the post game with Tibbs talking
No.
about they wasn't calling the game fair on both sides, and they
Man,
was
I
letting.
don't listen to him. He looked like Gargamel from the Smurfs.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
I don't listen to Gargamel, man.
Tibbs
yeah.
was
No,
like,
I never
He got
listened
that
to his post
Gargamel
game
comb
interview.
over.
Yo, he dead look like Gargamel from the Smurfs. If y'all don't know who Gargamel is from the
"Yo,
Smurfs,
you stupid
go
as fuck,
Google
yo."
Gargamel from the Smurfs.
you
Tibbs.
kill me with
Yo, I
that, yo.
co-sign
I
that one.
swear to God, you kill me with
He
that,
do.
John.
Yo, all I know is the reason why I feel like again you to make Jalen Brunson have all that superstar power. That's the same mistake KD did. Sean Marks gave him all that superstar power. That's why you think DiVincenzo could chirp at somebody pops? Like it'd be one thing if somebody talking shit to me. Like you not even talking shit. You talking to my pops?
Nah. I can't do that. Because DiVincenzo wasn't talking to him. He was talking to motherfucking Tibbs, and Bumson's pops jumped in it like, yo, you being disrespectful. But he wasn't even talking to him. He was talking to Tibbs.
Oh,
Then
that's what
Bumson's
happened.
pops jumped into it. He was trying to tell him, I wasn't even talking to you, Pop. I was talking to him. But he just jumped in it being all New York.
Okay, yeah, good looking, bro. I didn't even know it was like that.
And then Bumson was trying to like mediate it. Like he wasn't even talking to you, Dad. Fuck out of here.
I
Nigga
love
irks my
that
soul,
Nah,
DiVincenzo
bro.
said that though. That
Huh?
because
Yo,
that
when did OG become a tough guy? Because my man DFS about to lay him out.
No, bro. He was supposed to be a tough guy last year.
nah, he
Remember, he
don't
was
want it.
trying.
He
He,
don't want.
last year he
Yo,
was trying to
hold on. I
get
just
into it
DFS
with
was about
Cam.
to lay him out,
He
boy.
was trying to get into it
yeah,
with
no,
Cam last year, and
seriously,
Cam didn't pay him no attention. Cam just gave him the straight face. But
right,
DFS wanted all that smoke, and
right.
He ain't want that
DFS
smoke,
was
bro.
ready.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
I
saying. Like
mean, in y'all point
I
of
DFS
view,
told
and
y'all,
DFS is
DFS
okay,
a
having
real
a good
dude,
game
man.
too.
could I ask y'all a question? In y'all point of view,
Yeah,
when
go ahead.
Dorian Finney-Smith pushed OG to the ground, was that flagrant worthy?
oh come
No. I'm
on.
gonna tell you.
No,
Let me
No, no,
explain.
no, no. It's a
Let
real
me tell you.
question.
Let me
Was
tell
Look
you.
the
that flagrant
video
Let me
worthy?
of
answer.
that,
Let me
yo.
answer the question. Let me answer the question. I'm saying what happened was when I watched the replay, like everybody else, I seen OG intentionally trying to tangle his arms up with DFS, and
And he
OG,
probably hit him, bro. He was trying to run
he
through
was
him
trying
like
to
a
push
bitch.
him.
He
Yeah,
was
he was
trying to
trying to
run
run
through him, and
through
he
him.
said, "Get the fuck
How
off
many
me."
times do people run through screens? All
Yeah,
the
but
time
you're
right?
that
No,
not
no,
happens.
finna.
no, 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 no,
But
no, no,
if
no,
I'm
no,
a
no, no.
big
Jack
nigga
I
too,
love
City.
you're
That's a
that.
not just
basketball
running
play,
through me.
Right,
running
Get the
through a
fuck off me,
screen.
right,
dude.
right. So
Bro, it's
hold
a
on, Jack.
difference between
Hold on. Let me say this, Jack City. What I'm saying is, or what I think Jay's saying is, or what we trying to say is, OG tried to run through DFS.
Okay.
DFS can't get if you don't stop moving on the screen. How I'm supposed to get around the screen? Like you supposed to stop on the screen. OG kept moving his feet and pushing his
right.
forearms into DFS chest
Exactly,
and trying to
Breezy.
lock up
Exactly.
DFS
And
arms.
DFS
But
wasn't going for it.
what he did exactly,
That's
and
why the
that's what
refs
happened
had to call it
exactly.
fair because DFS did push him off. But it's like, what are you doing? You doing unnecessary shit for somebody to have to push you off.
Jack City. It wasn't like
But
DFS just pushed him out of nowhere,
But
bro.
and that's what we trying to tell you that the whole night the Knicks was playing dirty, bro. But the refs
My,
was letting them get
but
away
y'all
with
not
mad
answering the
shit.
question. The question is, was that push flagrant worthy?
No, nigga, it was two double. It was a double technical. That's what it was.
no flagrant. It wasn't
That's
no
not
flagrant.
flagrant worthy.
I was
No,
So,
explaining.
so okay,
No,
okay. So
no.
if last I checked of a flagrant is a non-basketball action.
Right.
So
That's what OG did.
okay,
That's what
so
that's
OG
what
did.
OG
Dorian
did
Finney-Smith.
first, and
So
then
so
it
my
was a
question
double.
is, okay, OG is running through a screen. Is he's trying to run through the screen? Is that a
No, bro.
basketball play?
No. OG is supposed to be
Oh my
setting the
goodness. Is
screen.
OG trying to run through a screen? Yes or no?
He
No,
run
he's
through
the one
screens. He
setting
run
the
through
No, he's
screen.
trying
Is
to
he
bulldoze
OG
run through the
somebody.
trying to
screen.
run
I
through
don't
a
know.
screen? That is
Nobody
my
runs
question.
through. Nobody
He's
runs through
trying
a
to do
screen.
illegal shit. That's what he's trying to
That's
do.
not
Is
a run through.
OG trying to
Oh,
run
You
so
through a
let
run
me ask you
screen?
around the
this. Let me
He's
ask you
screen.
this,
no,
You
he's
Jack.
run
Oh
Let me
my
ask
playing
you
goodness.
this.
So
Let me
you
ask
dirty.
you
guys
this.
are
Jack,
not
Jack,
answering the question.
Jack.
I
My
Let me
am
ask you
question,
this.
answering
because
you.
But
I
hold on,
I'm
said
hold
trying to
on.
no,
break it
he's
down for
Let me
you.
playing
ask you this
dirty.
real quick. If somebody is setting the screen, right, can you just intentionally fucking bulldoze them over because they're setting the screen?
That's not basketball. That's
That's not
football.
basketball, bro. You can't do that.
That's football.
There's difference between trying to run through a screen and, like Jay said, bulldozing through a screen. Like I
Two
seen
different
Ben
stories.
Simmons run through screens. I seen other people run through screens, but they not running through like the middle of your chest and then holding you and pushing.
Exactly.
Like,
With they
yo,
fucking
bro, you
forearm
remember
trying to
in the
run you
Olympics?
over.
Oh, you remember in the Olympics when this nigga Kobe ran through Paul Gasol on purpose? Like,
Yeah.
he knew that shit
Right.
was illegal, but he did it to prove a point. That's what this
Right.
nigga was trying to do. And this nigga DFS said, get the fuck off me, Duke.
That's it.
Okay, so what y'all saying is OG is made a non-basketball play, trying to run
Yes.
through the screen.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's
You
non-basketball.
don't run through screens.
Yeah.
Yes,
You don't
that's
run through
Same
the
football.
fucking
screen. You
Run
see
on
the
the
football,
Yes, that's
bro.
screen,
football.
screen.
you see the screen, and you run the opposite direction.
No, you run
No,
around
you
the
could
screen.
you could go
Oh,
around it, you
Or
stop, but
Oh
under.
my
you can't
You
goodness.
go
run through
under.
a
You go
person.
all right.
around.
So
You
like
All
don't
right.
run through
if you
players.
run through the screen, right, you can run through the screen and shoulder bump, right?
Okay.
Bump with the shoulder, but or you can try to go through the middle of the chest. But he's holding. You know what I'm saying? Once makes
Once
contact
you extend
with
your arm,
DFS
that's
and you
it.
hold him and
That's
push
a
and you
foul.
pushing him back
It's a
from
foul.
standing still. Now that's not a basketball. That's not a
That's a
basketball move anymore,
foul.
right? It's a foul from there.
That's a
You
foul.
just doing too
Right.
much.
Okay, so when
Exactly.
Dorian Finney-Smith, all right, so there was an action and then there was a reaction. So you guys explain the action.
It
The
was a
Right.
double
reaction
team.
Right.
now, the
The refs
reaction,
Okay.
explained it.
hold
Let
on.
me
Oh
explain the
my
reaction.
goodness.
I can explain the
The
reaction.
reaction,
Oh, let him
was
finish, but the
Dorian
refs
Finney-Smith
explained it,
put,
Jack.
oh my,
But go
could I
ahead.
speak? Could I speak?
Let him finish.
Go ahead,
The
Jackson. You just
reaction,
want to explain the reaction
the
right after.
reaction was Dorian Finney-Smith pushing him to the ground. Now,
No.
that goes
No.
back
No.
to my question.
No. No.
That goes
No.
back.
No.
Oh
No.
my god.
No. That's
That goes
that's not
back
what
to my
happened.
question.
He's
Is
asking
that
questions.
pushing him to
Yeah,
the
we
ground,
said no
basketball play?
already.
Bro,
Okay,
Jack
so what?
City,
So
I'm
that's
not
I think
flagrant,
agreeing with that.
right?
I think double
Is
I'm,
that
technical
I'm
was the
basketball? Is that
Yo,
technical
hold
worthy
on.
or
Let me
no. I
ask you a
think
no,
the
no,
question.
no.
double
Hold on.
technical
Hold on.
the double
Listen, I
This
technical
think,
nigga,
was the
this
right
nigga
call.
flopped too.
right,
So he
right,
didn't push him as hard as it looked like it pushed him. He was just getting
Oh
up off
my
of him and he
goodness.
flopped.
Oh my
right,
goodness.
right. And again,
So so
he
you
more
guys are
lost his
explaining
footing.
parts before and parts after.
I'm
No,
trying to
My
explain.
I'm
Listen,
telling you what
question
the
listen,
refs
is
listen.
saw.
Hold on.
is
I'm telling you
that
what
Listen,
the refs
push
saw.
flagrant
Jack City,
worthy?
We just
Jack
said
City.
no 32
No,
No.
times.
let me,
You
Okay.
keep
All
Jack
asking
right.
the
City, let me
same
All
tell
right.
you
question.
why.
I'm done.
Jack
I'm
City,
done.
Jack
I'm
City,
done.
let me,
I'm
all
done.
right,
That's a
okay, cool.
basketball
You done.
play because
Okay,
y'all
okay.
saying that's a basketball play. If y'all all agree that's a basketball play,
Bro,
Lennon just
I'm
said
I'm,
it's
trying
I'm
a
to
Said
done.
it
I'm
was
done
a
explain.
bad.
You
talking.
don't
I'm
let
done
it's a
me
talking. No, no,
explain.
no,
reaction
no.
to
You,
a
I'm done talking.
non-basketball play.
I am done
bro,
talking. I am done
let me
talking.
let me
I
explain.
am
You
done
asked me what
talking.
happened. All right, you done talking. Like you asked me to explain. Let me explain. I'm saying his arms got tangled up because of what OG did, and to free himself up, he got OG off him, and OG lost his footing. Again, in my opinion, they asking OG to be an enforcer. He knew at this, bro. He's not no enforcer. Look at his face. His contact came out his eye. I say he is the least enforcing looking guy I've ever seen
He lost his
in
contact,
my
bro.
net fan life, bro. Like if I see my enforcer fixing his eye contact in the game, I'm like, yo, bro, come on. Like, so he's not an enforcer. Y'all want him to be an enforcer, and he ran into DFS. And nah, you see what happened, bro. DFS is
DFS
not
wasn't going
jacking that
for it,
shit
bro.
He's not that guy. DFS is
like
not that
Joey
guy.
BK said, bro. Joey BK just told you what it was, bro. DFS was not having that shit. Like, you're not fitting to bully us. And again, there's a lot of stuff we don't see. And hold on, I'm a prove it, right? The other day I was watching a game was versus the New Orleans Pelicans. And it was a play where it looked like the ball went off of Zaire Williamson, one of the last plays of the game. And they showed the replay and it went off one of the New Orleans Pelican players. But from the way I seen it, at first it looked like it was Zaire Williams. My point is, as a fan watching it from home, there's stuff we don't see, bro. The Nets players in the post game interview, they're not complaining about the physicality for nothing. We supposed to be known for being the team that commit a lot of fouls this season. But Jordy Fernandez is fighting for us in the post game interview, saying they the ones being physical with us. They the ones who got all the physicality. But we have to match the physicality, and we don't feel like it's fair that y'all calling foul on us when we trying to match the
When we try to
physicality.
do that,
That
exactly.
So
Um,
it's
did it?
perspective
Did
The
it?
league
some of
got
that
just what
time,
they
bro.
wanted.
Some of
Wait,
the
did it
time.
They
Nick
got
Claxton
just what
earlier
they
than?
want.
Did it Nick Claxton earlier this season get a technical trying to
Yeah.
block a shot? He
Yep.
was running behind somebody and then he accidentally hit the person
Oh, he
and then
didn't
he got a
accidentally.
flagrant for that.
He clotheslined him, bro. He didn't
Yeah,
Okay,
accidentally do
Yeah,
that.
that wasn't an accident.
Yo, yeah.
It wasn't.
and you want to
okay.
know what?
It
You
wasn't
want to
That
know
was
an
on
what, Jack?
purpose.
Hold on. You want to know what, Jack? We got on Claxton for that on this stream. You could go back and listen. Like it was a lot of us that didn't agree with him doing that shit.
Bro, but that's because we Nets fans and we be being real. Knicks fans just be trying to prove a point to prove
Yeah,
their argument, but we be doing for
exactly.
real.
But to defend Nick Claxton at a point, like Atlanta was doing us dirty, and they got fed up. So at the end of the day, I seen Cam get frustrated. I seen Ben put somebody down, and Claxton ended it with the clothesline. Like, bro, we're not going for that on the
But
court.
bro, I told y'all when y'all was mad at Clax for that. Clax is tired of getting bullied. Niggas is not bullying him no more. He the bully. Fuck out of here. I'm pushing niggas too. I'm grabbing niggas. All that shit niggas was doing to me because I'm skinny. I'm doing it to everybody else.
That's
And
fair.
that's
That's fair
Right.
enough.
I don't care. I'm with him on that.
I
Mm-hmm.
can't argue that fact.
Cause it's not like niggas ain't been elbowing him in the ribs, slamming him, trying to step on him and shit.
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
fed up.
Word. So that's the thing. Again, we matching the physicality, and we need that. That's the identity that we got. And
But
the
that's
reason
all. But
why
that's
I
all I ask, Breezy. All I'm
what?
saying is, if you want to let the Knicks be physical, let us be physical too. You can't sit there and let them be physical, beat Cam up, but then on the other end, nobody can fucking get close to Brunson without them calling the
Mhm.
foul.
Right.
Like it's
Right. And again,
bullshit.
listen,
Mad ticky
listen.
tack
And
fouls on Brunson.
With that
right,
flopping
we
shit,
said we,
man.
we we said this last night, but I'm gonna say it again. I think that's why Zaire Williams was emotional. He was and he slapped the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
because he was
because
frustrated. Like, what the fuck, man?
yeah, exactly,
He
Jay.
was frustrated.
Word,
But
dude was frustrated, bro, and I think that's what it was. It was showing like, yo, yeah, y'all
yeah,
calling the game one sided. You
nah.
only gonna get that from players if you calling the game one sided. Yeah,
But
it's up to
they
the
had
player
to
to
call
be.
a tech right there though, because if that ball would have hit Josh Hart in the face after he just got hit in his nose, that shit would have been fucked up.
Yeah,
Nah, but
we're not
still,
Fuck
at the
Josh
arguing
no,
Hart.
that.
no. But
We're
what
not
I'm saying is,
arguing
a
the
lot of
tech.
times,
Cause
Some
more
that shit
times
went
than
right
not,
by his head.
yeah.
nah. But I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, more times than not, these players are professionals. They're not giving the refs a lot of shit. There's not a lot of technical call fouls being called because players are yelling at the ref. They leave that for Jordy Fernandez. And Jordy Fernandez does a lot of that. So again, when you see Zion Williams doing that, I'm not saying they wrong for calling that call on him, Jay. I'm saying expect a professional player to sometime wear their heart on their sleeve. If they play with emotion, bro. Like you trying to win this game, you playing with emotion, and you know what I'm saying. Playing with my win is like playing with my emotions. You know what I mean? Like, and
Nah,
I
but
think
the thing is, Breezy,
And they're
Zaire
young,
Williams on
bro.
that type
here's
They're
the
of
thing
time.
young.
though. Here's the thing though. He's out there trying to do a job, right? It's already hard enough trying to guard Brunson, but you're making it harder for me by calling bullshit. So of course he's gonna
Yeah,
get frustrated.
yeah.
Yeah,
But and
yeah.
again, the more times
I,
than not, they don't show that. But when they do, bro, you gotta know it's for a reason. It's not like that's the first play and then it just happened after the first time. That's constant back and forth down there. You know, they chirping at the ref. Yo, watch him. He throwing them elbows. Yo, this and that. You know, the players always chirping at the you know what I'm saying? The refs. I got that from watching Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie, there ain't nobody like Dinwiddie. But yeah, man. So again, man, shout out to Zaire Williams. I was glad that he showed some emotion. Like, yo, you know what I mean? We just matching their physicality. You can't expect us to be subtle when they being aggressive. So
Breezy.
I
He
like that
also
matching
he
them.
also told the
so
ref. He also told the ref that Jalen was flopping. He said that he's flopping, yo. He straight. I
so
read his lips.
so for tomorrow's game, y'all just setting up y'all excuses from now. That's what y'all doing.
Nah,
Yeah,
I
I
think we
always
All
win.
right, all
pre-have
right.
my
Game
You setting
excuses
plan.
up the
ready.
I
excuses
think
from
we
now.
beat y'all.
So
Let the game play.
my question to y'all is, what y'all got for Cat, man? Because Cat most likely is gonna play. He's
Cat
gonna
is a
play.
bum,
So
bro.
what
I've been
happened?
Cat is
shitting
So
on
so
always
Cat for
so
solid.
3
reason why
years on
Cat
this
didn't
stream,
play the
bro.
last
Cat is
game.
a bum
Reason why Cat didn't play the
Cat gonna score.
He's a
Reason
Cat
why
gonna score for
because
you.
his
But he
because
ain't
he got
passionate
kneed
though.
in the thigh. I know.
Hey,
why
let him
he didn't
talk.
play the
Cause
is
he's
because he
pussy.
bumped knees with Zach Levine the last game and then he bruised his
Oh.
knee.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
we know
now
that,
most
bro. We
likely
watched.
he's gonna play.
We saw it too.
Okay.
We saw it
Most
too.
Okay.
likely he's gonna play tomorrow.
Let him
Bro,
play.
that kid
And
And we
is
gonna
y'all
7 foot
bust him.
three
He
point
cool.
shooter,
it's
and if you
easy to
seven
Y'all
foot,
guard
you
him.
need
cool.
to
I'd
command the
rather
paint.
deal
Okay.
with I'd
Well,
Y'all
rather
He's a
deal with
you
getting
know
bum.
Cat
one
than
thing.
cool.
that other
You
Y'all
guy.
know one
getting
thing. Hey,
cool.
Punk
look
40.
at this right. One
Yeah,
thing.
Hawk 40 gonna kill y'all too.
Tomorrow's gonna come.
Yeah.
No,
That's the
that
bottom
kid,
line.
that kid,
Tomorrow
he
coming.
he took that shot
So
up on
when it
Ben. I
go
was like,
down, I
yo,
don't want to hear
Ben,
nothing. I
how
won't
you
say
ain't play
anything if
defense
I
like that?
lose, and you
Look,
won't say nothing when you lose.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna come back
Oh,
on the
you're gonna
panel
and
and
you're gonna
congrats
lose
y'all.
games.
I'm
You're
not
gonna
gonna be
nah,
like
I
you're
you
don't
gonna
want
lose
guys.
games,
I'm
especially
congratulations.
not
I
when
gonna
you
want
be
come
like
to
you
I want
guys
you
and
to
Buffalo.
come
talk
with
to the
mad
crib.
salt
Especially when
and
you come
whatever.
Don't
when you
Nah,
come
I'm
across
we
that
need I
I'm
bridge.
really
gonna
need
I'm
y'all
gonna
Knicks fans to tell
Especially
the
when you
truth.
come
How
across
y'all
that
gonna feel
bridge.
when y'all give us when we pick
Especially.
When we pick Yegor Demean with y'all draft pick? How y'all gonna feel? How
no
y'all
type of
gonna
way at
feel?
all.
Y'all gonna feel a type of way. Why you lying, man?
No type of
Hey,
Why
hey,
you
I
Josh.
lying,
mean,
Hey,
yo?
hey,
how do
Pod.
you
Don't
feel
do
about
that,
Tatum
yo.
winning the championship?
Hey,
Tatum
I
Pod.
and
feel I
Brown.
feel
That
Hey,
was y'all
Pod.
horrible.
draft
Hey,
pick.
Pod.
I
Hold on,
feel
Pod.
horrible.
Tatum and
Pod.
Brown was y'all
But
draft
now
picks.
y'all
How
Pod.
do
got
y'all
Wait,
Knicks
feel
hold
on
on,
the
hold
about
on, real
that?
list.
quick. Pod. Josh Hart tried to spin it and said we traded McHale for 12th graders. He tried to
Yeah,
Okay.
spin it.
All right.
yeah,
He
because he's
might
a
not be even
journeyman,
on the team.
and that team is made of
That's
He
what he
might be
journeymen.
worth.
gone.
He's worth
He
12th
might he
graders.
might be gone.
Yo,
Don't listen to him. He just talking shit. He's a rah
Yo,
rah. He's a rah rah
opponents have
player.
the highest field goal
Let him keep rah
percentage
rahing. The Knicks are
when they
trading.
go against Cat. Cat
yo,
has the highest field goal percentage against
Yo,
him, against
Cat.
whoever he
so y'all not
defends.
gonna answer my question?
He's
I
How
just
y'all
I just
feel
trash.
took
about Tatum and Brown winning the championship?
I told you,
Because
yo
I
those were
feel
y'all draft
horrible.
Good
picks.
for them.
I feel
Cat go
horrible, which is
Cat gonna
why I feel
score
so
Good
great
for
35 and
about
them.
give
what's
up
going forward.
45.
Good for
All
Cause
right,
Boston.
y'all about to get that up too.
all
Good for
right.
Cause y'all are
Boston.
the
Because
Knicks. This is
by
who
them
y'all
winning
are. Y'all been
championships mean
losers
you not
forever.
winning championships. So
So what was the Nets
where they
doing?
come
The Nets
from,
was
Y'all,
winning.
it don't matter where it come from. You're
yo,
not in the
we've competed for
championship if they
championships
there.
more recently than y'all bums have. The
You're
last
not
time
Yo,
we
there
met
neither.
y'all
not
in the playoffs, we swept y'all.
You're gonna be
not the
watching
kettle
them
telling
too.
the pot
We
is
we we
burnt.
swept y'all. We
Not
may
the
be
kettle
trash,
calling the
we
pot
better than
burnt.
y'all. Y'all are the worst team since the 2000s.
Yo,
Fact.
nobody even care about the Nets. When was the last time you heard they
What you
talk
talking
about the
about?
Nets?
You see how delusional you are? You on a podcast with 5 Nets fans and you
No,
talk
no, no,
about
no, no,
nobody
no.
cares about the
When
Nets.
have you
Shut up.
heard ESPN talk
Shut up,
about the
nigga.
Nets? That's what I'm talking
We
about.
broke
When have you
records.
heard
We
ESPN
broke
stop
records.
what they doing and talk about
ESPN
Yo,
the Nets?
the
don't stop
easy
talking
answer
about the
is
Nets.
recently when all these stars keep
KD,
talking
KD
about
and
Hey,
they want to
Kyrie,
trade.
right?
No,
KD,
no,
Kyrie.
yo, hey,
no.
What
Hold
happened
ESPN
on.
after
don't
that?
stop
Hold
talking
on.
about the
Let me answer your
Nets.
Hold
question.
on, Jack City.
Giannis going to the
Jack City.
Nets.
Go ahead.
Hold on, hold on. Let me
Jimmy
say this, Jack
Butler
City.
going
Jack
to the
City.
Yeah.
Nets.
Jack City.
Dame
Look.
Lillard going to the Nets. You never hear the Knicks though. You know why?
Ja-
Because y'all a trash and old fashioned organization that don't mean nothing nationally. Nationally, y'all are a joke.
Not yet.
Y-
And
y-
everybody
y-
knows
Jack
that.
City.
Giannis
Jack
I'm
just
City.
listening.
said
I'm
he wanted to
listening.
go to New York, but
I'm listening.
not
Not
the
Listen.
other New York team. He wanted to come to
not the
Brooklyn.
other New
Listen.
York. Not the orange and blue
Listen.
clown suit niggas.
Listen. Peep game. You see this you see content on Twitter. You see content on YouTube. Content creators is still continuing to make content. We don't need national games for us to create content. We still got fans. The arenas is still packed. Still doing stuff at the Barclays. We got a BK block. Garden don't got that. Nets fans is the best fans. Like I said, even without national games, the Nets fan base is still growing because of the content creators and just the trajectory of the team and everybody believing in the team. Like we got a core fan base. Yeah, fans gonna come and go. Like
when
And we got
superstars
mad
like maybe
international
Jimmy
fans.
Butler, like for instance, there's people that live in New York who are Giannis fans. If Giannis came to the team, you'll meet a fan. I've met fans because they say, "Yo, I wasn't a fan of the Brooklyn Nets until KD got here, till Harden got here." Now I don't want Giannis to come to the team. Let me just say that. But I'm saying that to say KD and Kyrie, when they got here, their fans came here too. There's situations, Jack City, where
Oh, this about to be over.
the individual player be bigger than teams. LeBron James brand is bigger than Washington Wizards. If you get what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just
I
letting
get
you
what you're
know,
saying,
bro.
but you're taking something out of context. One of your
Yeah, he
panel
said you
members said that
but
the Knicks is butt or something like that, and then nobody cares about the
correct.
Knicks. And
No,
then I
the
asked
Knicks
them
are
when was the last
branded
time they
trash.
spoke about the Nets.
The league, every
Yeah, but
That's
I'm
day,
my
telling
question
you,
to
every
hold on.
him.
single
I'm
day.
trying to answer your question and you won't let me
I
answer
thought they
it.
had something
They're
on
talking about
ESPN
the Nets
yesterday.
constantly every time they talk about any big free agent wanting to leave because they know we have the highest cap space in the league.
And
By
we have
far,
the
we
pull.
got double the money any other team has to
Other
pay.
words,
So
we have a
if we
future.
huh?
Other words, we
Niggas
have a
don't want to
future.
practice and purchase.
So all I'm saying, they talk about us constantly in those talks.
I haven't heard the Jimmy Butler to the Nets in a minute, though. Just
They've
saying.
said it
No, there's other
Because
recently,
the
and they
ones.
Nets have
They
just was
said
talking
talking
about
no.
about Giannis,
everybody.
and they're talking about any star who wants to leave.
Mm-hmm.
They bring us up
Listen.
every
I know
time.
the arrogance of Knick fans. I know how
Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all
but
get down.
They
but
know
that's
it
That's
what I'm
though.
saying.
cool.
They just
They
be
know
You
saying
it
can
though.
anything. They
Don't
don't
let
be
them.
keeping it real.
you can keep your arrogance.
Yeah,
You're the
they did
only
it.
So wait,
reason
so
They,
y'all.
so
The
hold on, hold
only
on, hold
reason
on,
why
hold
y'all
on.
in good
So if I got
position.
this correct, Jay, so if I got this correct, you're saying that they're not talking about the Nets. They're talking about where superstars and stars on other teams where they could potentially land to.
No, where
They're
Oh,
they
they
not
want
talking
always
to
about
talking
go.
they're
about
not
You
talking about
Where
asked,
Noah
they
Clowney.
you
want
They're
to
not
asked,
talking
go.
about Cam
you
Thomas.
asked
They're
when
not
Where
have
do
they
they
comment.
when
They're
want
not
have
to
they
talking
go?
about Ben
yo,
Simmons.
I
bro?
just
They're not
saw
Your
talking
something
about
question
on
all these.
was
They're
ESPN.
talking about star players
No,
where
what
they
was
they
your
may
no.
question?
Can I
land.
can
A
I say
star
this
This
real
is
player
what.
quick?
and where
So
they
you're
What
want
was
to
your
saying this,
Let me
go.
question?
say this
but
Your
real
I
quick.
get
question
it.
When
was
do
when
we
have
Any
they
want to
talked
content,
about the
any
Nets?
Let
content
me say
is
this
good
to him real
content,
quick.
right? Any
Let me
content
say
is
this
good
to him real quick.
content.
I
Hey,
just
Jack
heard
City,
them talk about Cam
Jack,
Thomas. What
go up on
ESPN?
go to Instagram and go to the NBA Instagram
I
page
don't know why
and
you
see if
say
they
that.
not talking about
If
Cam
you're gonna
Thomas
say something, say
and
fact,
see if they not posting Cam Thomas on that page.
fact.
yeah.
What are
Here's
you
a real
talking about?
What
question
his
for you.
43 point
Who's the
Yo,
L?
best
His
yo,
40
basketball
point
hold
player in New York
hold
City?
on, hold
his
on. I
40
gotta
point
That's what
say
you
point
this.
L.
call it.
Hold on. I
That's
gotta
it.
say this. I gotta say
That
this.
nigga did it
When,
with no
hold on,
problem.
hold on. I gotta say this.
No,
I
Pat
gotta
did
say
that
this.
the
Jack,
other day. 40
yo,
points in
Jack.
the L.
He did it
Hold on,
with
hold
no
So
on, hold on. Let
problem
me say this.
though.
Let me say this. The other, I knew Jack City for a minute. Yo, Jack City used to contrast Quentin Grimes to Cam Thomas. Like he used to be like, "Yo,
right.
Quentin
That's
Grimes
how
is just
wrong his
as
takes
good
are.
as." He was like, "Yo, I'm telling you, yo, we got the better player." Yada yada yada. Bunch of
Kev
Knicks
was a
fans
big that was
He's
bullshit.
not even
Kev.
on the
Kev
team
was a
now.
big Kev was the big Grimes fan. I like to see Grimes like when he's like with the ball in his hand, but it's never really in his hand. So I
Oh
can't really
Is
say
man.
he
much
even in the
about that. But that
league?
was
Is
more
he still in
Kev.
the league?
Yeah, he's on Dallas. He's playing with Clay and Doncic over there.
God damn.
Nah, he don't
Yo,
play though.
bro.
He's getting
I'm
a
just saying, yo,
paycheck.
bro. That's
That's
how
all that's
wrong
why
your
he's getting
takes are.
paid.
So you gotta take everything Jack City say with a
Hey,
grain of
on some
salt.
No,
real
no,
shit, the
Jack
only
Cause
City.
that's
Answer
if
this
your
question.
eye test
Who the
time out,
best
bro.
basketball player in New York
Hold
City?
on. Time out. If your eye test is you watch Trenton Grimes and say he's better than that Cam Thomas kid, you blind. You Stevie Wonder, bro.
hey, on some real shit.
I never said nothing like that. I never said nothing
That's
like
what
that.
you were saying
No,
back. Come on, bro.
he said it
Don't
wasn't
be up
him.
here lying.
He said
Yeah,
it
but
was
they hype.
Ken.
That was
Yo,
Kev
guys, but
talking
listen,
about
that's
that.
the history of the Knicks. They
Hey,
hype up all their young boys. Look at Knox. Look at Obi Toppin. Look at Grimes, and then they
that's
get
how
rid of
they
them.
ended up with McHale. Is
Instead of being real about they
they
garbage.
hype up these
Instead
players
of
Something
like they're
being
said.
real,
superstars.
you're not being real. You're living in a fantasy when you look at them.
Hold on,
You're
No,
living
but
in
Barry
a
in the comments.
seriously
fantasy.
though,
Barry
Jack
in the
City.
comments said Cam Thomas dropping 50 points today.
This is
Like,
why I like. This is why I like Brooklyn.
Back to
Brooklyn
back.
keeps it real.
He about to break the back to back record. Oh shit.
The 50
Nah,
point L.
yo,
I'm
listen,
just
we'll take it.
hoping
I'll
We're
take
not
it.
supposed to
Cam
beat y'all.
Johnson or Schroeder could do
Y'all
something.
under
Like
500. Y'all
Them
need to
niggas
ask
sold.
questions about yourselves.
How we under 500 and we 6-6? What are you
No,
talking
they
about?
are
We will
500.
be under 500.
We're 6-6. We played
Right,
12
but y'all
games.
was
You
talking,
know
Okay,
y'all
what?
was
okay,
going,
okay,
y'all
okay.
was
I
acting
don't
like
pay
y'all gonna
attention
be
to
in
y'all like
third
that.
place. Yo, hold
I'm
on.
gonna say
How
this.
y'all not, but
Y'all be
how they
back on
not
the
in third
500
place
later today.
without Milwaukee and Philly in the standings, bro? That's crazy. Like I thought y'all
Because
was talking like
we
y'all was
haven't
going
been
to
closing out
dominate
our
the
games like
beginning of
They
that.
the
That's
supposed to
why.
be
season.
Our
they
That's
ass.
supposed to
why
be
we haven't been
contenders
closing
though.
out our games how we supposed to. We're not
They
closing
supposed
out
to
Because
our
be
our
games.
ass.
contenders. They supposed to be contenders. Struggling to got beat by the Bulls. Struggled with the Bulls. Struggled with us. Needed 100 free throws to beat us. But they supposed to be contenders.
I
Right.
mean, the
Right.
Bulls beat us the same way how we beat y'all. We was up 20. Same thing like the Bulls. The Bulls was up 20. We came back, but we
Yeah,
lost.
but if y'all
Same thing like
But what I'm
y'all.
contenders,
trying to
y'all
Y'all
tell
not
was
you
down
is
supposed to be
20.
y'all
struggling
Y'all
supposed
with
to be
came
either
back
team.
How
contending.
and
y'all how
lost.
y'all
But
how
y'all the
y'all down
contending
20 to the
team
So
though,
Bulls?
what?
Jay.
Yeah, he not
But it's
getting
the
it.
same thing.
He not
You're
getting
Right.
it.
pulling up
Y'all
the
the
Bulls.
contending
You're pulling up the
team.
Bulls. You're bringing up the Bulls,
These
and
niggas
then
Because
talking
you,
y'all
about
are a
that's
contending.
contending
a plus.
team, aren't
Bro,
But
you,
you
You're
Jack?
not a
don't
then,
Jack?
get it.
contending
but then when
team.
you
You
bring
don't
up the
get it.
You're
Nets,
not that.
it's not
Yo,
the same thing.
yo,
You're
Jack,
not a
Both
yo,
contending
teams were
team.
down
yo,
20
JJ,
plus points.
You're not a
JJ,
Both
contending
teams
team.
came
JJ,
back and lost by 2 points.
Can I ask
So
JJ,
you a
what are you
question,
talking
You're
Jack?
about
Are
here?
y'all not the
JJ.
contending
Both
team?
teams was down
Yeah.
20
Right. I
and still
understand
lost
that, but
by
are y'all
2.
not the contending team?
Yeah,
You're
is
not a
he not
contending
Yeah.
realizing
team.
it's
We don't
different
even have
trajectories? Y'all
chemistry
got
yet.
different
We don't even
I don't
have
care
expectations.
who you
chemistry yet.
have. I don't care
Y'all
who
We
you
got
don't have
Y'all
different
don't
have.
have
chemistry. What
expectations
chemistry.
you
than we
talking
do.
You
about?
don't have no superstar
We
on the
don't have no
backbone.
chemistry yet.
Yeah, it's
So
gonna.
so
Nah,
so
y'all don't
You
got no
gotta have it
defense is what y'all
now.
got ain't
You
got.
can't
And
Right.
y'all
have it
not tough
later.
either. Y'all
You
fake
can't
tough.
rock it later.
Yo, y'all don't got no.
exactly.
Y'all
However you
traded
want
y'all
to say it,
toughness.
but I gotta keep the same thing going. If y'all want to bring up the Bulls, how we lost to the Bulls,
No,
it's the
it don't
same way
got
how
nothing
the
to
Nets
do with
lost.
us, bro.
We
Our
not
It's
trying to
got
team is.
be
nothing to
Bro,
do
we
with
not
It's
Yo,
trying
us.
to
hold
because
that's
the
the
on.
Nets
point.
lost. You
Can I
want to
say
Jack,
praise
something to
your
JJ
Jack.
wins,
right
we was
quick?
but
bad
Hold
then
on,
anyway.
hold
bash
on,
the
real
So
Knicks
quick.
loss.
Jack, that's
That's what
not
you're
the
doing.
point.
You're
The
praising
point
the
is,
Nets win,
hold on.
but
The
you're
point is,
bashing the
y'all
Knicks
supposed to be a
loss. It's
championship
No,
the
it's
same
contending
thing.
team,
It's the
No,
and
same
you're
thing.
struggling with the Bulls and
no.
the Nets. That's the point.
right, right. Say that
Nobody's.
one more time, Joey.
Okay,
I said
how?
the
When
point
y'all
was
Oh
the
is
wait,
team
y'all
this.
put
wait.
win with
together?
the
When
Jackson,
was
Bulls
the
don't
and the
say
team put
Nets.
nothing.
together?
Don't
When
say
was the
nothing.
team
Just
put
listen. Let
together? The
Joey say
team
what
was
he just
put
said.
together. The team was put together less than 3 months ago.
Y'all don't got
The
3
team was
years. This
put
is a
together,
30-year
not
old.
even three
These
months,
dudes is
2 months.
28 years old,
The team
29.
was put
This
together
y'all don't got
less
Hey,
no
than
Jack,
2 months
time.
Jack,
ago.
hold
You
on, hold
think
on,
y'all
hold
got
on.
What
3
are you
Jack,
years?
talking about?
Jack, that's a
So
piss
what was
poor
our team put
excuse.
together?
That's a
You
piss poor. Hold
And
on,
y'all had a
hold on,
team
real
that was
quick. That's a
already
piss
put
poor
together.
excuse because
that's
we
right.
Yes,
Y'all
we
y'all
we
couldn't
kept
got
keep
the
new
pieces
faces
Hartenstein.
too.
together.
We
You could
got
have
new
kept him.
faces too. What are
You
you
don't want to
talking
pay
about?
him.
That's what I'm saying.
Over
When was
half
our
our
You
team
team
could
put
have
is
kept
new,
together?
him.
so that's a
We
piss
got an
poor
entirely
excuse.
new coach.
We
You
got
could have.
6.
You could have
We got
kept him because you pulled in a bigger contract. You could have paid him. You could have paid him.
He knows
Hartenstein.
they fucked
You
up,
could have
yo.
paid him. Don't
They
even.
fucked up.
Let's just
He
keep it
knows they
real.
fucked up.
You're not together yet. And if you wait till halfway through the season, it's a wrap. You're gonna
It's
be a
over.
playing team.
hold
So
on,
you
hold on.
can't sit there and play 500 all the way through and
You're
think
Uh,
gonna
it's
give us a
cool.
top 10
It's
pick.
not
I'm
hold
gonna
on,
telling
hold
you.
rock
on,
like
I
hold on.
that.
feel it.
Real quick. We got 4 vets playing. 4. 4 vets playing in this game. And the rest are all young, 25 or under. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about y'all just put y'all team together. Y'all got nothing but vets for the most part
Right.
on your squad.
Right? They a championship contending team.
Oh,
He don't
that's what they
realize that.
say.
Supposedly,
He think
allegedly.
That's
How
what
he
is
they
a
think
say.
championship contending team with no
Allegedly.
he think
chemistry?
he think that
Y'all ain't never gonna
he
have
think that
Oh
they
chemistry.
on the
man.
same
Okay.
trajectory as us. So he
No,
like,
y'all
as long
yo,
as we could beat y'all, we fine.
Right.
All right.
Joey, hold on a second. You gotta
First off, we don't even
understand. You
have
gotta
chemistry.
understand why
That's
this is
one.
crazy talk.
Two,
Y'all gotta
we
understand
beating
why this is
y'all.
crazy
We
talk.
gonna reach
Y'all
out
don't have
tomorrow.
3 years to get it together. These dudes is 30 years old. These dudes is 28, 29, 30, 31. You don't have 2 years to gain chemistry. You got to gain the chemistry right motherfucking now, because this is a right now team. This ain't a future team. This ain't a team that's gonna grow. It's not Cam Thomas, 23 years old.
Right.
It's
It's a
not.
young man's league, Playboy.
This is a 30-year-old team, a bunch of 30-year-olds who went to college together, who wanted to put the fraternity back together. Y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up. Y'all don't even know y'all dead, and y'all don't even know y'all
You
dead.
don't even see it. Don't even see it.
All right. So could I say something about my coach? My coach never
Garland
starts off
now?
the season fast. Never in history has my coach ever started season fast.
Okay.
Second off, once we get chemistry, it's over. It's over. Once Mikel gets into his groove, as we hopefully he gets into, hopefully, hopefully,
What y'all betting on? Mikel?
They
hopefully,
don't know Mikel
everything's
like
gonna
we know
change.
Mikel.
What's that thing called again?
Yo, you gonna
By
see
the
about
middle of
him,
the
bro.
season, by the
Oh,
middle of the season, you're gonna see where we at.
You gonna see about
You
him.
gonna
You're gonna
find
see
out.
where we at.
You gonna
Y'all
find
gonna
out.
learn.
You'll
Y'all
find
gonna
out.
learn.
You gonna see when the
Y'all
lights
have
I
get
just
dope
bright.
can't wait till
defense.
you guys start
It's
paying
because
your
they don't know
homage.
why they were good last
You
year.
could have
Y'all
said
think
any other thing than that.
Your coach is one of the worst player coaches I can think of.
he destroys
Run a
players.
7-man rotation and run his players in the ground.
I'm
If
telling
you
you,
keep
Tibbs is
thinking
gonna
that
be
Tibbs,
the
that's
only
Tibbs is
one to
cool,
probably
stop
one of the
that's
Mikel's
not
reasons.
streak.
cool.
On some real shit,
You'll
Tibbs is
see.
probably one of the reasons
You'll
no
see.
big free agents want to go there. Real shit.
You'll find out.
That's a fact.
You'll find
Ti-
out.
Oh boy.
Tibbs is
You'll
gonna be
find
the
out.
only person to stop Mikel's streak, man.
He gonna
You,
work his kneecaps off.
yeah.
Yo, every day they clown the Knicks on Gilbert Arenas. The only person with them is Rashad McCants. The rest of them recognize the jokes. They know what the league knows what the Knicks is about.
Fool's
The,
gold.
the fools go exactly. Exactly. They celebrating wins against teams that were put together to lose on purpose. And y'all losing to those teams and talking about our coach don't start off fast. Are y'all crazy? If y'all don't start off soon, y'all gonna hit the injury
Hold on.
bug,
Then his
and you're
excuse
not
was the
deep, and you're
team
not
just
a
got
deep
put
team.
together. Like every team don't come in with new faces. Over half of our roster is new. What are you talking about? We got a new coach. Like, what's the excuse, bro? That ain't no excuse. It's the NBA.
He said, wait till mid-season.
I
He said,
already do.
you'll
I could have
see it
sworn
mid-season.
McCall. But hold on, I could have sworn McCall already had chemistry with Brunson and Hart and all of them. Ain't they
That's what it was
fucking
all about.
Right. They
yeah?
went to
Since
school 4
college, what do they
years
need to
together.
build? They already know each other.
Right.
They were a bunch of 22-year-olds in college still. You know what I'm saying? Unfair, grown ass men playing against children. That's another thing people don't get judging some of these
All
like
right, man. Well,
top
I
picks.
want to ask y'all a question though, man. Fuck the Knicks. I want to ask. Oh, my bad, Breezy. I want to ask y'all a question. What do y'all feel about Sean Marks, who said he don't believe in tanking? They don't use that word. How do y'all feel
No, they
about what he
don't.
said?
I agree. You don't
Me
use the
too.
word tank.
So I'm saying,
I'm like that.
do you think he's just saying that, or do
I
you think
think I
they
think
really
you
mean
call
it?
my word for it is a beautiful rebuild. A rebuild. He's
Yo,
rebuilding
Knicks
the
is
team.
smacking y'all tomorrow.
All right, bro, you got it. We
You
off the
got it.
Knicks, man. You got it, bro. So you think he really means it when he's like, yo, we trying to go out there and compete, or he just saying that?
Well,
no, I
you
think
don't put bad product out.
right.
You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't tank.
All right, so yeah, because the word tank means that we're purposely losing, right? But for him, out there competing means we can go push it to the limit and just lose at the end, like we've been doing. You know what I mean? Like y'all see
Yeah,
the guys out there fighting. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
lying.
We trying to win games,
So
but we're losing. You know what I mean? So
it's
that
not
the
called
word
I
tank.
compete just
You don't
sounds
tank.
better. You know what I mean? It just sounds better.
Right. I
Right.
mean,
He's
so
lying. He's just let's be serious. He was at Rutgers. He was at Rutgers in the middle of the week.
Of course, he looking
How
at
you
who he gonna get.
he live in Connecticut. He's at Rutgers in the middle of the week, and his scouts were there this weekend when Ace played.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Okay,
they, yeah, but
Oh
you
shit.
just ain't gonna
this
say the word
Oh.
tank.
Oh shit. Yo,
You
y'all
ain't gonna.
watching this fight? My bad.
who
This nigga,
fighting?
No, what's
this
that?
nigga, fucking, the UFC shit.
With
How
Oh,
this
John
nigga
Jones?
Trump at uh, this damn, what's this nigga name? Bones Jones. He just
Yeah.
kicked this. It looked like he just broke this nigga pelvis with a fucking spinning back kick. White boy fell to the ground and couldn't compete no more. I don't know what that shit was crazy. My fault.
that's crazy.
Oh,
Nah, I missed
that
that, but
shit.
I had
Nah,
seen
but go
that
It
ahead,
was.
shit.
Pod. Go
I'm
ahead.
here talking to y'all, and I took my eyes off the TV, and now
Nah, Pod. Go
bum.
ahead. Continue,
That
Pod.
shit
About
crazy.
Marks. Pod. Continue about Marks though.
My
And
bad, bro.
you good?
No. He was in. He was at
Yeah.
Rutgers the other night. That's his second time, and his head of scouting was at Rutgers again. And Sean Marks, I know this for a fact, lives in Connecticut. For him to drive all the way down to South Jersey, go to Rutgers, attend the game, and on the second time, you know what he's doing. He don't gotta tell. He can't say, "Oh, are we tanking?" Like that's only one. Sam Hinkie, the only one that ever like let the secret out with the
So
process.
so Mark said that they going to just play hard, try to win, and let the chips fall where they may. That's what he said
Yeah,
for the draft.
that's the
Right.
lie he has to tell.
Well, that's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
you ain't going to come out and say I'm tanking
Right.
as
That's
a
what I'm saying.
GM.
He made it.
You
He
know the
made it
league
sound
is
better.
watching.
To
The
Pod's point,
league is loving. They watching.
right? To Pod's point, he was in Australia too, because I know I was watching the NBL joint, and he was over there checking out players over there too, scouting. So
Yeah,
you know what I
Philly
mean?
is
And
definitely tanking.
that was at the beginning of the season, before college started.
I mean, but to be fair, he's going to be scouting, man. Look how much draft capital we got. So he's going to be, you know,
But
spreading his search out even more because there's so
don't
much
that
draft
tell you
capital
what he
coming.
liked though? If he's been to Rutgers 2 times and actually sent his people all 3 times, the first time he was standing there with Masai Ujiri and his head of scouting, I forgot his name. He just took over for Peterson, and he's been down there 3 times. The season just started. It ain't even like April, and you
Right.
just trying to get a good look at them and under competition. You know who he like just from that action, so it don't matter what he say. The that's what you're
Right.
supposed to
I
say.
see
That's the
what y'all
PR
saying.
spin.
I see what you're
Yeah, that's
saying,
what you're
Pod. But
supposed to say.
when I watch this team play basketball, unless they some good fucking actors, it look like they out there trying to play hard and win a
Oh
basketball
no,
game.
No, they trying.
listen,
They playing.
Jordy, the head coach never tanks.
Nah,
The
he don't tank.
GM tanks. Trading the vets is what's gonna be the sign
A full tank.
of what we're doing.
Yeah,
When they get Cam Johnson out of here, rather when they get Cam Johnson and DFS out of here, that'll tell you what we're doing. I 100% believe that.
yep. And
Yeah, that's a good point.
a good GM will talk to the players and tell them what's going on,
No,
especially if you're getting ready to trade them.
Cam
Just tell
Johnson
them,
said the
yo,
same thing. They asked him about, oh, how do you feel about all the rumors? And he said, me and Sean Marks have good communication. He promised me he'll let me know
that was the word.
whatever's gonna
Yeah,
happen. You know what that
yeah.
means? That means he's been told,
What's going
nigga,
on?
keep your bag packed
Yeah,
because
Pretty
it can
much.
happen at any time.
I
right.
hear you. You right.
And I'm trying to get you to a team that you can do your thing. That's all. Because there's teams that's going to want him that's playoff aspiration,
Yeah,
and they're going to
absolutely.
want to try to get him. So those
Right.
are the
Bro,
teams
man,
that's
do
going
you
to
know how
bid.
much draft capital we gonna have once we get rid of Cam Johnson and Dorian Finney Smith, bro?
Yeah, because
Yep.
it's good chips to deal when you
Our
want to
shit gonna
do.
be insane. Our draft capital, bro.
But we
Yeah,
don't
I
need
hope
that
they could
many.
get into. I hope they could get another pick in 2026 because
Yeah.
I wanna hedge all my bets for AJ.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got the AJ DeBanza coming out in
Yeah.
2026. You want as many shots
As possible.
as possible, right? As many ping pong balls, pause, as
I'm a
possible.
firm believer that it ain't always 1 through 5 that's good players.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm a firm believer in that first 1 through 30 is dynamite in some drafts, and you just got to know which ones to get.
They got
That's
players
all.
like Asa Newell who could have been like a top 5 pick in last year's draft,
I
if
really
not,
believe that.
if not in the conversation for #1 overall. To me, there's not much difference between Alex Sarr and Asa Newell. and nobody has Asa Newell going top 10.
See,
That's how deep this draft is.
that's what I'm saying. We can possibly get 3 blue chips out of this draft.
I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I'm excited
Me too.
about the draft. I don't
Me
want to.
too.
I don't want to trade none of our picks for no aging stars, bro. I want to do this thing the right way. I want to build it from the ground up. I want to do this shit organically. That's just
Well,
me personally.
being that they have so many now at this year, right now they got 3. I think they got 4. They got 4 possible first round picks. You can pretty much get what you want, and there's a lot in this draft that you can cover 3 positions at least if you pick right, and
Yep.
have some more left over.
Right.
You have second round picks. You got 2 of those. I mean, it's crazy. They can wheel and deal and still get 3 or 4 picks in the first round.
My thing is, when is it too many picks though? Because
Well,
at a time at a time it's gonna come to a time to where we still got guys in the G League we trying to develop. You still got, you're gonna have picks on your team, and
yeah,
then you're gonna be constantly picking up new guys
I think the
like every
second year
year.
is enough.
Yeah, like when is
If you
enough
look at our
enough?
numbers, if you look at our picks, I think by the second year it's enough.
Some of these picks are
Trade,
part of the war chest to be parts of trades.
right?
Cause there's Nets are gonna finish the
Exactly.
team
With a
by
superstar,
free agency
free
or
agency.
by a player that wants to get off of their team or is telling their team I'm not re-signing, and they're gonna want to like
I want to go here
right exactly and
because I see it's going on.
exactly, and they could go
Once they
like,
see
yo,
it's
I'm
going
get me to the
on,
Nets, so I'm not signing anyway. I could either wait to go to the Nets in free agency, or we could trade, and we get that done now, like gentlemen. And that's some watch. I'm telling you, we still gonna be doing this podcast with Breezy, and we're gonna. I want y'all to remember that I said in
Yeah.
2026 there's gonna be a superstar player that's gonna force his way out to come play with the
I
next
agree with
watch.
you. I think in 2 years,
Yeah.
right? Exactly. I agree.
I agree. I think if we got the young core around and they doing a thing and they flourishing, that's going to really open the eyes of a lot of the premier free agents, big free agents out there in the league, and they gonna have Brooklyn on their radar.
Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
I think
Yeah.
to add to what y'all said, it's good y'all looking at it that way because we get to utilize the draft picks without. It's like we don't have to sacrifice. You know
No,
what I'm
no,
saying? We could do both,
no.
and I think that's more what I wanted. I didn't want to sacrifice the draft for the free agency, and from what PT saying, we don't have to do that.
Nope.
We could do both. We could just we got to be patient. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I'm glad we're not necessarily trying to assemble a championship roster in one season. I don't mind
No.
taking two. I want it to be this season is one of the seasons that we actually doing that. Some of the players should stay like CT and and Zaire Williams, and maybe debatable a few more. But case in point is we're going to not take everybody into the championship roster, but those are 2 players that I think should go for sure. But
Yeah. I agree.
you know what I'm saying? I like what's going on, and yeah, why wouldn't they want to play in Brooklyn? It's a beautiful city. You know what I mean? And again, I want someone to come here that feel like, yo, this is can build my legacy too. This franchise don't got no championships. I will be helping them get their first for the franchise in the NBA. I think
Right.
that's something that a free agent has to be passionate for and know that before they come here to want to achieve that, to want that kind of to set that kind of to be goal minded in that way. You know what I mean? To set a goal like that. So, I'm looking for that. Shout to Jared Dudley. I know he wasn't one of the best players, but he played hard for us. He gave it all he got. Jared Dudley used to be giving it all he got, man, but he was
Yeah.
not one of the best players on the team,
Right. He
man.
wasn't no punk.
No, he was
Right.
not a punk.
I mean,
To
I mean,
me,
he
amazing
wasn't he
people
I
like
wasn't
I
the
that.
couldn't
most
I couldn't stand
athletic guy or
I
the most
couldn't stand
flashiest
Jared
guy.
Dudley. I had
no.
Twitter beef with
Jared
Jared Dudley.
Dudley.
What happened
Bro,
with
what
you and
happened with
Jared
Jared
Dudley?
Dudley?
Yeah.
I had Twitter beef.
Yo, for real, like in like sending niggas in my DMs, sending me warnings, going on Twitter saying Nets fans like this, Nets fans are like this are the reason why basketball is failing. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, nigga? I said something very simple. I want players that could run and jump on this fucking team.
Nah,
You
it should be happening.
you
Shit.
are fuck.
Yo,
You like
you
he
know
was
what's
the
funny?
fucking thorn in
Yeah.
our sides, yo. I swear to God, like I was so mad. They had fucking young ass Ben Simmons running and dunking and fucking embarrassing us while this motherfucker fucking sloop footed penguin couldn't fucking run down the court with a look constipated looking
Nah,
motherfucking bowl of oatmeal face. Motherfucker, I hate that nigga, yo. And we have real live Twitter beef, like beef. Like
nah,
he would
nah, that
say
should be
shit, I would say
happening.
shit back. Like it was like on site. Like
They be
seriously.
they be reading them comments. Nets Press was telling me he
And
had beef with
you know who
Kyrie
had
too.
inboxed me one time? One of the Morris twins when he was on the Knicks.
word, why?
Yeah, I was talking shit. I was like, man, I was like, you know who to play with or some shit like that. I told him a fake tough guy. This nigga DM me. He's like, oh, for real? He said, test my temperature and see how I go. Da, 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 da. I was like, what?
Oh shit.
Yo, Mook.
Uh,
His nickname Mook, right? Yo, Mook DM me, bro. Dead ass.
Yo,
oh shit. That is
Yo, that
hilarious,
but you know
bro.
what? That's a like I'd be way more afraid of that than fucking Jared Dudley, old Elmer Fudd looking nigga, yo.
all
In
right,
my
y'all niggas
DM.
told out to like 6'6" niggas woke up.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy having
Oh,
friction with the
Jared
players.
Dudley.
Yo, and again, this is the difference between social media and before and after. You know what I'm saying? But not to be long winded, Leaf just
Oh
joined the
well,
panel.
yo, Breezy, real
What up?
quick. I got a amazing DM story, but it's real short.
Go
So I
ahead, go
had a
ahead. Then
I
we gonna go to Leaf after that. Go ahead.
so
I'm I'm
my
just gonna
boy
say,
used to
hey yo, because it's an
my
amazing DM story, but it's not about a woman, so that's crazy.
it is about a woman.
Oh,
Hold on.
all right, keep it going then.
So my boy owned the strip club Love and Lust, right? And when he was here, Andre Blatch used to be a frequent visitor and a very generous visitor of Love and Lust. Why I befriended some of the girls because I built their website. And so I'm building their website. I'm in the club. We taking pictures, and they tell me stories about Andre Blatch. Now I start telling the stories on Twitter, and Andre Blatch come in my DM and said, "Which one of them bitches is snitching on me?
Yo,
Tell me now,
that
nigga."
shit is hilarious.
He wrote it word verbatim. He said, "Tell me now, nigga." I said, "I can't tell you that. I'm not gonna get nobody in trouble." He said, "He wrote, tell me now, nigga." I was like, "Oh shit, Andre Blatch
Was it
got
peaches?
smoked."
Was it peaches? Was it strawberries and cream? Who was it? When was it?
Which one of them fruit bitches did it?
I call that nigga Mooka a journeyman. I said, you a man
Yo,
of the
no,
game. You a
no,
journeyman. That
no,
nigga
but
yo,
no,
real talk. He started laughing.
no, no. But what's funny about PT story is that that's the truth about men. Yo, you remember that scene in Life when did y'all see the movie Life?
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
When he
Classic.
was like, and he was like, the shorty was telling him all of the problems, and she was $2 short at the bar. Remember?
Yeah, yeah, I remember.
That's they get around beautiful men get around beautiful women and start chatting. I ain't saying all of them do,
Word
but they
up.
be chatting. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they mouth is loose, boy.
So him saying that, and the funny thing about PT story, the funniest thing, and she said which one of them is like it was
Like, which one?
multiple of them that he told the story. Like it, it's part of how he lays game down or some shit. Like that shit is hilarious.
Yeah,
Yo,
he's
man, that's a
hilarious.
hilarious story, man.
That's
Oh,
funny shit, man.
He's from Buffalo or one of them real far up north towns. So,
okay.
he's a little bit country, like a weird northeast country type of country.
Yeah, yeah. That was
Yo,
funny.
that's funny
But
as hell. I can't hold you. Yo, hold on. Let's
yeah,
go to
nah,
Lee.
he's a legend. He a legend in the he in the gentleman's club. He don't even he goes straight after games, yo. Swear to God, yo.
Shit like kids and shit. Everybody knows his name. Yo, let's go to Leaf. Leaf, what up, man? Talk to us, man. What's going on?
I
You,
did not
you
come up in here and talk about and find out that Andre Blash was tricking on bras in love and lust, bro. Like that shit
yes.
is crazy.
He's a legend.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie. He is. The time he was in Brooklyn, he was well known for brown nose and hoes, man, left and right. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause I caught the nigga a couple of times. I caught that nigga outside of Sapphire when I was going to deliver food. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was
That
with
ni-
some
it's not
white chick.
it's not a secret. It's
No,
well
no,
known.
no.
This
It
is
wasn't
well
a
known
secret,
shit.
bro. It wasn't a secret. The nigga Rodion's Caruth got lined up, man, by some old head chick, man. It
Yeah,
is what it is.
yeah, got him.
Cle Anthony early, bro. He got lined up in the club one time. So I mean, listen, it can happen, bro. My
Yeah,
man, my man Charles Jones, bro. He got drafted to the Bulls after Jordan retired, bro. Couldn't get off the block, bro. So I mean, it is what it is. But
yo, the Nets need to hire somebody who knows who will keep these young dudes that they're about to add to the
listen,
team straight.
look,
Because New York will
all
eat
I'm,
you up.
yeah, all, and listen, while we on that subject, bro, like, look, it's one of the reasons, bro, why people ain't too gun ho about these picks. A lot of people ain't too gun ho about the future picks and digging into the draft. There's a lot of people that's gun ho about free agency, whatever the case is, man. I'm gonna just say this shit and I'm gonna be out for it because I'm about to dunk on one of these niggas in 2K. Um, be
I
honest
was
with
about
you.
to say.
To be honest with you, bro, I don't know what direction we going, bro. Like, I'll be honest with you, bro. They say, yo, just go out there and compete and let the shit, fly as it may. But I don't know, man. Like, until I figure out, I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing, man. But shout out to y'all niggas, man. Let me break out.
All right, bro. Safety.
He said safety, right?
But yeah, gotta make sure my niggas safe out in these streets.
Uh, but let the Knicks go. Oh man, these Knicks, man, these Knicks fans. I feel sorry for y'all, man. This
Yeah,
letdown
man.
is going to happen again. I know it. I can see it. This time it's going to really hurt, though.
Oh, it's gonna hurt because they have no future,
Yeah, I know. That's
and
why I said
they have to close up watch us prosper
as
with
they
their assets,
decrease,
right? And it's
as they. De-
because they got gas. They like this happens to them every time.
I don't know
They
why
think,
they
oh,
fall
we
for it.
got this player. All we need is this, and we're gonna win it all.
And
And it never
they had
works.
multiple draft picks. They had multiple draft picks every year.
They just don't know how to keep it coming, and they also don't get free agents. The only
No,
person that took their money is Jalen Brunson. Like Jalen Brunson was like
well,
a
he took a
third
pay
fiddle.
cut. He took a pay cut, though.
But he didn't have to.
No,
They
but
hired his pops. They're not
th-
taking a
th-
pay cut. They paying him in different ways.
right. That's
They
some
money
shit that the
laundering.
league really need to get involved with because
Oh
that's
man,
some
allegedly,
illegal shit.
allegedly.
No, actually.
He's sitting on the bench. He's literally at the fucking side of the bench
That's
You
what they
see
defending
who
that
doing.
was
I
who
mean,
coach.
was who was Dante DiVincenzo barking
yo,
on?
bro, I don't know
Not
how they
Tibbs.
got away with getting him to the team in the first place. That shit was crazy.
And how did the players league let him take a pay cut? Motherfuckers were playing with Converses on, getting $20 a fucking game, and this motherfucker taking pay cuts. No,
You got a
I'm
point.
I'm just saying that
I understand what you're
Bill
saying.
Russell had no fucking money when he fucking retired.
Well,
Yep.
How many rings this motherfucker got?
they was trying to paint it like he was the good guy. He was taking the pay cut so other players
For
could get
what?
paid.
Do you know how rich Dolan and his fucking people are?
Yep.
Fuck
That's an
out of
excellent
here.
point.
I ain't taking no pay cut.
Well, honestly, I think they fucked him because He took the pay cut to try to keep his Nova Knicks together and all of that, and
And
then they
they
traded
still,
DiVincenzo
and
right after that.
they let
Right?
go the
Yup.
best shooter of the fucking bunch.
Yup.
Right after that. Soon as he took the pay cut, like word, thank you, and then let me trade your man now.
Yeah, because we knew what we were gonna do. We just needed your money to do it.
But they sold them on Cat though. They sold him on Cat, but now Cat is getting all the shots now, and now he's back to being a 20-point per game player.
He's being a role player, basically.
Cat is giving him the contract worth for his offensive production, but he's not winning. You know what I'm
So
saying?
what's y'all
So it's
y'all
not
saying
equaling
Brunson?
up to winning. So he
So
putting
y'all
up big
saying
numbers for them, but so what?
so are y'all saying Brunson was a placeholder for number one option? That's what you said?
Yeah,
No, Cat's their number one option.
facts.
I know, but I'm saying Brunson was the placeholder until they got somebody like Cat or a bigger
Yeah,
star.
That's what it sounded like.
That's what it seemed like.
They don't want that to be the case, but it is. It's just a fact.
You can only go by what they do. I mean, we don't know what they were thinking, but I could see what you did.
They
and,
gutted
and
components that made that team good. Having the number one 3-point shooter in the league and the number one clutch 3-point shooter in the league on your team helps. Having a monster offensive rebounding defender in Hartenstein, that shit gave them their identity. They have no identity now.
having Cat as the number one option on your team isn't a championship team.
I know
No
that.
way.
I know that.
No way. You know who knows that the best?
The
The,
Timberwolves.
the Timberwolves. Exactly.
Because that's why they got
Yeah,
him the
you
fuck
know,
out of here. Because they got a better number one pick to lead the team. Because the
yeah, but
younger
not,
number
but
one pick
peace,
should not be leading your older number one pick.
right? But
Right.
no, but to Jay's point, the older, like maybe 8 seasons in, they did a few rebuilds around Cat and it didn't work. Tibbs was over there coaching Cat and it didn't work. T Time
Yeah,
tried
they
to
didn't
throw
get
that. He
along.
tried to throw that in the conversation the other day, and I cooked them for that because I did the research. I'm like, Cat, for one, they got knocked out the first round. That was the success he had with Tibbs and Cat in the playoffs together in Minnesota. Two, they did all of that, and when I say all of that, you think of the same haul that you know what I'm saying, Rudy Gobert and Mikal Bridges. That's just similar. I ain't saying it's the same exact thing, but it's similar as far as what they traded for Rudy Gobert. But I'm saying all that to say they did that because they did Cat put emphasis on not wanting to play the five. They wanted to did all of that for if Cat wanted to play the five. He wanted to play the four. And now he playing the five. So he's already at a disadvantage because he's going against the grain of what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at it like, y'all right. I don't know how we should value this Knicks pick. I don't know if it's going to turn out better than we thought. I do think it's in the late teens, like 19. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Look
We'll
at
see.
I
look
don't
at
There's
know.
a
Atlanta
lot of time
last
left.
year.
We can
La-
help them lose tomorrow. We could
Yo,
do that.
We can
wasn't
help them.
listen, wasn't Atlanta a playing team?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
picked like second or third overall, right?
yeah,
one.
yeah.
That's
They were
They
one.
picked number one.
Yeah,
shit.
they got the first pick. They got that good dude Zachary Rusher.
Risha
I
said,
don't know how to
yeah.
say his name.
Yeah,
He
Richard
doing
said.
his
so
thing. He looked
so
nice too.
so we don't need them to completely bottom out. We need them to be what they are right now, like a 500, like a 5-6 type of, a 4-6 type of over 10
Oh,
games
PT,
type of
PT.
team
This
for
is
us for that pick to be. You know what I'm saying?
Worthy.
right,
Like,
right. No,
Yeah.
no, PT. That's what I wanted to say. The tides have changed. I'm glad you said that because I heard y'all was talking earlier, and I wanted to jump in and say this. The tides are changing. Toronto, they had their chance when they won that chip, and then you see what happened. They broke that up. You see what happened with Milwaukee after they did what they did to Kyrie. They ain't been successful since. They took away our championship run just for them not to ever have a championship run. They won't win another championship until the Nets do. The Nets will win another one before the Bucks do. I bet you that. Now, on that note, Orlando's rising. Cleveland's rising. The Knicks teetering, man. They are teetering. You don't know what's going to happen with them. Philly, another team that was pretty
They are
prominent.
sputtering.
Philly were prominent in the playoffs and wanting to be contenders for a good 5-10 years right now. That shit is over with. That whole run with they didn't get enough pieces between Embiid and Maxey, and that's largely part of Simmons, respectfully, and Tobias Harris. And I just think they run is over with. There's going to be different teams running the East. I give it to the Celtics. They're going to be up there, but the Brooklyn Nets are going to be up there, man. I think after this season, we will consistently be a playoff team until we play a contending finals contention team, bro. Like that's what I think. That's how I don't think this same way of seeing the standings with the regular Milwaukee, Philly, Celtics. It's not going to look like that. Indiana, Orlando, these are teams that's rising. The Brooklyn Nets is going to be a team on the rise. Pay attention to us. Pay attention to us being a team on the rise, man. Our time is coming, man. That's what I'm trying to say. But again, man, shout to y'all. If y'all want to speak on anything more, just let me know. But we 2 hours in. Hopefully everybody in the chat hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, please. And we're gonna be back with more content soon, man. I'm about to close out, but before I do, I want to encourage all of the content creators on the panel to put their link in the chat, subscribe to all of our pages, and you know what I'm saying? Nets fans is the best fans. Y'all heard us talk about just summarizing what y'all might have missed. It's a 2 hour show. I say Cam Thomas could break the record one day of the most 40-point games for the Brooklyn Nets franchise. The leader is Vince Carter with 17. Then I think you got Katie and Kyrie right after, but the most is 17 by Vince Carter. Cam Thomas is fourth with 9 of them. You know, he has 9 of them already. So I think he doesn't stop, and we less than 20 games in the season. I think we get 2 or 3 more this season.
And I seen something. It was like Dr. J is maybe like 2 30-point games over him, and most 30-point games under 24 as a net. So Cam probably gonna break that record this year too.
Yeah, nah, shout
Yeah,
out
he
to you.
might.
That's a great shot. Shout out to Jay. Jay, put your link in the chat too, man. Word. So, and subscribe to This Is JTV, man. PT, we waiting on a book. You know that. Iceman, put your link in the chat, please. Joey BK, man, we signing off. You get anything for any predictions for tomorrow's game? Let's leave off with the predictions for today's game.
I don't know, man. Hopefully we pull it out, bro.
Okay. All right. PT, talk to me, man. What you predict for today's game?
You know what? I think tomorrow you see a different style game. Cat is gonna pose different type of challenges. Looks like Claxton's gonna be out for an extended period, but Nets gotta exploit the weaker defense. That Hunk Porty kid, uh, he plays physical, tough defense. Was a good replacement for Cat in that sense, even though he could never match that offense. But win or lose, I think we're gonna see a competitive game. So I'm cool with that. But I think we pull one out this time. I think it goes the other way. It's close again. It's a fight, and we pull one out in their building.
All right, copy that. Shout out to PT, man. Yeah, me too. We're gonna go to Scott. We ask Scott? Who we asked? We asked Joey. Oh yeah, let's go to Scott. Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah. I think we're gonna pull one. It's gonna be basically the same thing. That's what we're gonna see. Other than that, now they have Cat back, which is gonna take away some of the shooting from their guards. But I think the game will be close. I'm dying to see how Watford, what kind of minutes he get, if he get any. And
He's gonna get what's the name minutes?
restricted.
What's this guy?
Zaire Williams.
Zaire Williams minutes.
Oh, okay. All
And
right.
Yeah, it's big minutes.
Zaire Williams might
So
not be
that's going to
playing.
change the dynamic of
No,
how they play.
I saw something that say I think he injured.
Day.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, questionable about his hip or something.
Yeah. Okay.
right. So he's probably
Yeah.
gonna get those minutes. And
Yeah. Yeah.
and Claxton probably still not playing.
Right. Right.
He out for a week.
So, my eyes is in the future. My eyes is really in the future. It
Yeah, I
really
hope
is.
Keon Johnson gets some more burn, man. He was looking good.
I like
I
our
like
odds more
Yeah.
his
when
speed and
they at the
athleticism is
Barkley.
impressive. He just has no skill.
I like the Nets
For real?
odds when
That's
they
how
at
you
the
feel?
Barkley.
Yeah, I think he's got plenty of speed. He's got burst. He looks like an NBA player
I
when he's in
disagree with that.
transition, but when he's in the half court, he's got nothing, yo.
Man,
I
did you see him do
disagree.
that Euro?
Who?
He hit
Keon.
under the backboard, Joe. He was doing a layup and hit under the backboard. I was like, wow, that's
Yeah,
rare.
but
He
did
has
you see him do that
athleticism.
Euro though?
Yeah,
He look
yeah.
like
No,
he
he
got
does stuff.
moves.
And he could shoot too.
Yeah.
I think he got skill. You say he got
He's
no skill?
explosive. He's
I
explosive
agree. I
though.
like Keon. Keon solid.
All right,
Yo,
hey, I'm
hold
not
on.
gonna damn a Nets player. Yeah, hopefully he emerges. I want that to be the truth. I'm just giving you my honest opinion.
Yeah. That's why I asked you. I said, that's how you feel?
Word. And shout out to Jay and PT. Me and Iceman was just talking about that on his podcast. What's the name of that podcast again, Iceman?
The tip off. Brooklyn Nets podcast. You heard?
Mhm. The tip
Word.
off, word.
Yeah, we got an episode coming soon. When is coming, Iceman?
Hopefully tomorrow. I'll put it out. You know what I mean? It could be the next day after that, but hopefully I can get it done tomorrow.
All right, we staying with you, Iceman. What you got on tomorrow game? What you think happened?
All right. First, let me talk about Keon real quick. Keon has game, but he doesn't have he has like a older school game, right? If you watch Keon, his game he slowed it down. He's now moving fast, but he still gets to wherever he wants to get to, regardless, right? You know what I'm saying? And his leaping ability, athleticism is crazy. So PT, he got skill. It just doesn't show like that because he doesn't have the ball in his hands all the time. So whatever he shows you, that's just minimal of what he has in his bag. All right. So tomorrow's game, I think we're gonna pull it out for the simple fact I don't think Cam Johnson and DFS and Schroeder is gonna play that bad again, right? I think this time they get everything going along with Cam in that starting lineup. And then I think we pull it out.
All right, that's what's up. Nah, that's all good.
Yeah, I was letting that slide, mad time.
Yeah. All right. I should just roll it across the bottom, and if I hear it again, I'll do it then. But it was 2 times in a row. I wasn't really ready. All right,
Oh
so hold on.
man, that's crazy.
Pause. All right, so hold on. We heard from. Oh yeah. So it's my go. I think we attack Cat. You know, you put Clowney in a game, you get him to attack Cat, and you know what I'm saying.
Jay is wild.
Y'all niggas is crazy, man. Pull it out, attack the cat, all sorts of shit.
It's in your mind, brother. It's in your mind.
Y'all niggas is
Y'all
fools, you
niggas
know
is
that?
wild, man.
Y'all some
But
wild boys.
nah, seriously, go to the paint. They said the percentage of scoring on Cat this season is 91%. That's brothel stuff kind of style right there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The whole brothel if you could score that much on the Cat. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's a hoe, that's for sure.
We putting up numbers on cat.
He's a hoe, for sure.
Abuse the kitty cat.
Yeah, defensively, right? Defensively, he just giving it up because he can't get in foul trouble. He can't get in foul trouble, so defensively, he giving it up. You know what I mean?
He
That's
got
it.
the whole
he a
Right.
lane bust
defensive
open.
slut.
Yo.
Yeah, that's
Yo, that's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah,
Hell of
nah.
a
Let me
defender, yo.
let me close out while it's still safe, man. This is turning inside out. Shout to Nets fans. We the best fans. I think we get the win. Thank y'all for tuning in. We will be back right after the game goes off. For the recap. Thank y'all for tuning in. We gonna be back soon with more content. I appreciate y'all. Shout to the chat, man. W chat tonight. The W panel, of course. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. See y'all soon. Later, Nets fans. Peace.
All right, peace.